Shut the fuck up. Group A on Cab1, which is the front cab by the door. Group B. Group C is going to be on this back corner cab. Group B is going to play up.
Alright, so yeah, we're going to have Group A start on Cab 1, Group C on Cab 2, and then Group D on Cab 3. And Group C will start after this. Group B will start after whichever cab is not turned.
Sunday surprise. ¿Por qué no los dos? To be fair. Big emerald energy. Something like that. schedule. Very slow schedule. Everybody's just jumping in. Sorry, I did know that.
Are you commentating?
Sure.
I'm afraid to put this here. Thank you.
Are we in? Check, check, check.
I'm just gonna. I don't want to lean forward. Hey everyone, can you hear me?
I can. I think we're going to need to turn something up at some point, but that is...
I know how to use a microphone. I was in show and choir, naturally.
Naturally. Look at this.
She was a choral girl. Who would have
What
guessed?
a pro.
I was in the chorus in Hello Dolly. That's all.
Amazing. Well, we can't see chat.
Maybe they just haven't said it. No, I think we would. Well, we would see if it was live.
Oh, right. Would we say down here? Okay.
Well, is there a chat? I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm asking.
I don't pretend to understand these things.
Maybe words will appear. We're Cab2, so maybe no one's interested in Cab2.
Yeah, it is also the beginning of pools, so we're just gonna commentate for people who are watching this back.
Yeah.
Probably specifically for our first teams up, Tap to Flapper and Big Hair Don't Share.
I am obsessed.
I think this is an amazing team concept. Jess queening with 4 bald guys.
We've seen bald team, but we haven't seen like the bald team redemption.
So for Big Hair Don't Share, we got Jess, Kevin, Matt, Abdu, Ian or Robe Guy, and Steve.
I like Tap to Flapper. I like Joyce queening, and she's wearing a very flapper and style dress. We have Jay from Portland on stripes. We've got Kogan from Chicago on abs. Heather from Portland on skulls, and I can't tell. Oh, Sean. Is that Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sean from Seattle.
An excellent upside down picture, and I don't even know if that's him.
Oh my God! Oh, it's right in front of us. I was looking at their faces on the stream. Which is why I was confused because Sean was turned away. Granted, I don't think I'd recognize him from that photo either.
Right.
I typically only recognize people when they're right side up.
Yeah.
If that. So
Right.
It's an extra challenge. Kevin from Seattle, absolutely. Actually, very identifiable in that photo.
That is often how I think of him, with a cane.
Yeah. Mr. Monopoly.
Absolutely.
I've never seen his Halo caricature before. I love it.
It's great.
It's really exciting to see him play. I miss when he played a little bit more.
Yeah, it's good to see him out.
Yeah.
He's just a fantastic resource for our community.
Yeah, he's like nice. I mean, as far as I've experienced, maybe it's different when you grind with him on the reg, but I always think he's been very like supportive and like insightful in playing the game, and also just very good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Rope guys, Ian.
He's
this
a
is
fantastic.
pretty funny. I like the pictures they used. I guess Matt didn't get the memo.
Yeah, probably gonna get a warm up here, 30 seconds. Pretty classic.
Exciting warm up. How are you?
Good. A little bit of a struggle bus this morning.
Yeah?
But we're making do.
I feel like that's always how it happens. Do you mean tournament setup, or like you could not get out of bed?
Oh yeah, went a little hard in the paint last night.
This is the first time ever that I did not drink before a tournament. And I wouldn't say I went to bed in a timely manner, but by the time I went to bed and looked at when I had to wake up, it was still like 9 hours.
Oh yeah.
And so I
you're
didn't
fine.
sleep well, but it made up for the fact.
Right.
So I'm like energetically here. It's really weird. I'm not hungover at all. I feel my brain does live inside my body.
That must be nice.
It's a nice change of pace. So we'll see. I'll play terribly.
Right. I'm definitely getting that feeling like every once in a while, like I'll feel my body shift, just like
Yeah.
rock forward. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
I'm here.
The ground here's not flat. It's not your fault. I was there's somewhere right around this spot actually where I was walking and I felt a little slope and I was like, earthquake.
that me or the drinking?
I'm assuming Seattle is equally susceptible to the Cascadia earthquake event.
100%.
And we talk about it a lot at my work because we live in a seismically safe building. Like, it should withstand the earthquake. But the max runs right by. So every now and then when the max runs by and it's a particularly bumpy max, I feel it vibrate. And every single time I'm like, it's time.
This is my day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think about earthquakes a lot.
It's a fear. I don't know.
It's a fear. And it's
go away when the game starts, let me know.
it did last time.
On the warm-up,
Yeah.
I'm going to take this keyboard.
Is it not supposed to?
No, it wasn't on the other screen.
Oh,
And we only have 2 keyboards for whatever it is.
Okay.
we only have 2 keyboards? I'm confused, but it's okay.
Seems to be fine, I guess. Well, looks like we're going to get started here.
Yay.
Groups, first game, Cab2, let's go.
Well, a little bit of a shaky start from Gold Queen there. Just, I always do the same thing in my first day of the tournament. Try to shuffle, that's fun. I like that in an open. Blue Checks is doing a really good job of getting their team up at this left gate despite opposition.
Everybody's up now. We're 3-on-3.
Gold Checks is on. There we go. Gold Checks got on the snail, wasn't quite ready to chug along.
I think everybody's just working out the kinks, and I mean, that's really what pools are for, right?
Yeah, even with warm-up games for a few hours, I still feel like the first tournament game hits differently.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, and the Gold Snail is making its way out of the tunnel, and Blue Team has 2 warriors a little confined to the left half of the map. We'll see. Abs is making their way over, get some assistance from Skulls, and they're bringing it back. We got a traditional fortress here, not quite panning out.
Has Gold
Playing a
lost a
little too low.
warrior yet? Gold is flying real well. Oh, there it is.
There, yeah. I feel like they might have lost a warrior before. Actually, no, that was their first warrior kill. And that clearly is translating for them in snail progress.
Yeah, seeing some really, really strong flying and coordination from Gold right now.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like they have their full team back up. A good stop there from Blue Stripes. And now is the time where most of the gameplay will probably be happening around this snail region. The blue team definitely is going to have to stay focused there.
Yeah, it's a good fortress, gets all their pieces up. Let's see if Blue can capitalize on their warrior advantage.
I would say they're making a pretty good run back. Like, it no longer feels like quite the same emergency.
Right.
Still definitely, anytime it's out of the tunnel, not ideal. It feels like you're losing. And they're down a life. It's a little tough for Blue, but definitely not unrecoverable.
Yeah, I'm really liking that they're able to rebuild here. It's,
Their third warrior is back up. Temporarily. My bad. But with their team, the game feels a little bit more stable in their favor now. And so I think it will be a little bit easier for them to get that third warrior up. Gold Abs. Is that Matt? No, Kevin. Kevin wants the queen. Oh, it was good zoning from Kevin that got that queen kill there for their queen.
Yeah, a little bit of a game reset. The blue team in a tight spot here, down 2 eggs.
I do like that Blue Checks is staying in the snail region, they're helping zone the warriors away, so it's a little bit less tumultuous for their queen. I think it's about to get real spicy down here, though. I think this gold team is going to want to take their shot the second it's available, so they're going to be keeping an eye for when they can make this play.
Yeah.
Good kill.
And I think that that's probably, as we're getting, just started here, you want to take your shots probably early, right? Get your early wins, and every win's the same, and there it is. Just a misstep there by Blue
Blue
Queen.
still did a great job of keeping their team up the whole time. They were never really in that dire of a position.
Yep. I mean, and just great warriors, get kills. So.
Yes. Yeah. What do we got here? A lot of gold on that stat screen. That didn't stay up for very long.
No, and like I said, Joyce, a relatively new queen, playing against a really veteran team.
I mean, this team's insane. Who's the newest player on this team?
On Gold?
Yeah.
Woof. That's tough.
Might be Steve?
Yeah, maybe.
And even then, when Steve's your newest player, that's still tough.
Right. And, just a really good showing by Joyce here. She stayed alive for a really long time against that team. So Night map always a little bit of a toss-up on how long it's going to go. We get some really quick 30-second games here.
Yeah. I would say I always have a difficult time opening on day map the first game of a tournament, but on night, I consistently have a difficult time opening. Because so I very much, when I started to queen on night, I never wanted to make the decision between if I preferred high or low gate. Sometimes if a warrior has a strong preference, I'll do that, whether or not I want to. But I always just say, I don't know, I'll figure it out when I get there. And it's not really... There is a way for your safe warrior to form with that kind of attitude, but if your warrior is not comfortable with that or prepared for that, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So sometimes I biff the open overthinking it.
Yeah. I mean, queening this map is probably my least favorite map.
Yeah, but Joyce nailed it. She went straight for that top gate and got her warrior up, and Gold took the lower gate. Looks like they're going to get their speed out of that right gate as well. Good open from both teams.
Yep, really solid, and Joyce contesting the form, but
yeah,
not quite
like
getting there.
Popping that worker, flirting with the warriors. Rather, the warriors are flirting with her, and she's like,
a little
whatever.
window shopping.
Uh-oh, though. We've got one blue warrior who's keeping the gold queen in the blue hive. Let's see if that pays out. It doesn't pay out, but they don't die, and that's important. However, these blue warriors really do need to go focus on the snail.
Yeah.
Almost to the waterfall.
And that's, that's just a sign, when you're playing like little games, like little mini games in the hive or something that's not quite focused on the objective. It's just time, right?
Yeah. Sometimes, in a trash game, it's good and fun and fine, but a little bit more important to return to the main objective at hand, which especially now is the snail.
Yeah.
All the blue workers, I think they all just keep getting killed at inopportune times.
Yeah.
Did you make it? Oh, Joyce! Nice.
So Joyce playing really well. I think, again, against a real veteran team.
Yeah, good escape there. And, so close. Just like one tap short.
Yeah.
And the snail's in the basket.
Nails in the basket. And against a veteran team like, Big Hair Don't Share, your warrior lives just become that much more important.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because even if they're not being super aggressive, they know where to position themselves, so it's more difficult for you to get anywhere. You might not die, but you might not achieve anything either.
Right.
It's difficult.
And especially when you're playing, a snail game, it's all about that time
On
on
night
yards.
map, I feel like I'm really curious. I was just about to say I don't know if Abby is listening, but I was curious that there's that snail achievement. Hi, Abby. There's a snail achievement of getting it within like 30 seconds or something, and I wonder how many of those are night maps.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to run the snail on the other maps.
But I mean, it's.
I got that achievement on night map myself.
Oh, it's a little humble brag. Is that why you brought up?
In a tournament game. Yeah.
Mid open here.
It's the same tournament I got the 420 achievement.
Hell yeah.
All right, so contesting left gate. All the blue workers are there.
Yep. This open a little bit tough for blue.
Yes. Ooh. That does hurt. Blue checks going down. That was their only warrior. Snail's making some pretty consistent progress. This is tough.
It's a tough spot.
As a player, it's so hard to recover from those situations. I feel like when you lose your first two lives so quickly, it's so easy to lose that third one.
Yeah.
You're shook, you're shaken up. You don't know, you know that you have to do something, but you don't know what. We do have blue abs to help the queen out. Good positioning, staying alive, helping her out. Well done.
Blue does have a few berries, so making some counter plays here.
Oh, I love what Kogan's doing. And we have checks on the snail. They, oh no, that was really close.
Yeah, speed warrior over top.
I would say that's just one of those oopsie flubs that makes it, when you lose the open so early on like that.
Yeah,
it's hard to recover.
It's really tough. And it looks like we're going 3.
I think it's
only 3.
3. I don't know if it's straight 3 or if it's loser picks 3.
I think it's straight 3.
I didn't read the rules.
I didn't read them either.
Okay, great. I've only heard what people have to say about the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's enough to get through the tournament. I'm not queening, so I don't have to make the decisions.
Exactly. But that's a 3-0 victory for Big Hair Don't Share. Good solid wins in the bucket for them. Tap to Flapper had a really good day map, and hopefully they can make some progress into this group.
I want to call out Gab's photo with their dog Apollo, who is absolute chaos energy.
Oh my God, I love Apollo.
But I gotta call out Mitch's photo, which is just a dog, and I don't know anything about this dog, but it looks like very good nap energy.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
And Gab's photo is good nap energy too. It's just
yeah.
different nap energy.
Is that Bueno's license picture?
Where is he playing? Oh my God, it absolutely is.
It's, a great photo, to be fair.
I like that he wrote interesting tidbit about myself.
That's very literal.
Master Joe has never been to Seattle, but fought Toshi twice, so I feel like I've been. Queen me. That's
Excellent.
a checkers joke. Oh, it's Erotic Checkers Club. That's cute.
Mel B's comment, the one and only warning I've ever received in tourney was for aggressively complimenting an opponent.
I believe that. I also think that was probably unnecessary, unless it was distracting.
I don't even know how you.
But I don't think that should count as a real warning.
Right.
If you even just say that was distracting, but not an official warning, like an official warning for aggressively I want more aggressive compliments.
I want to encourage this behavior.
So I'll tell someone something they did was hot, even in a tournament.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe.
License to spice
Maybe
in the
I'm
tournament.
Licensed spice. Polite spice.
The often forgot sixth Spice Girl.
We're warming up again.
Yeah.
My brain is like trying to assess these columns, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Why is everybody flying in circles? All right, so we got Erotic Checkers Club on gold with Jared, Jason, Master Joe, Bueno, and Tressa? No, Gab.
That's right. We were talking about Paulo.
Yeah. And then we've got Loud Ass Miches with Tressa. Oh man, I don't know this team at all.
I know these people.
Okay.
Mitch is queening, and then we have oh my God, Griner on abs from I think Charlotte, and then Mel aggressively polite, and then Nick Monger on checks.
Excellent.
And Tressa on stripes, as you said.
The mother of Jupiter Cab.
The mother of what?
Of Jupiter Cab.
Oh, it's true. Tressa's the mother of a lot of things. She's so cute with her little pigtails and her little knives. Fight me, I dare you.
Scene mommy. Aggressive
She
mommy.
and Mel together are so fierce.
Oh yeah. The comms on that cab must be phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Earlier, Monger and Griner were both wearing sunglasses, and they just look so cool. They're like, yeah, we're visiting the West Coast. What about it? Okay. Ooh, that's unfortunate. It always feels bad to drop a tap in the open.
Yeah.
Or maybe he decided he was going to dive. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
excellent
dive.
form out there.
Yeah.
Gets the warrior up, looking for the third set piece on blue.
I like, with two warriors, I like how they're sort of trying to sandwich the gold team. And then gold team is responding by shuffling things up. Blue queen getting out of the side of the mound now.
Tough spot. Got to keep moving here. And looks like gold went full to start, which is pretty common on day map.
Yeah. This is a tough spot for blue queen. Chex doesn't quite get around to the other side. Almost stuck that, but the drip betrayed us.
Yep. The blue in a really tough spot, and that's back to the point of losing that first life early is so tough to recover from.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh my word!
Ooh, helmets.
That was going to be really impressive. That was a tough spot to get out of.
Yeah.
The helmet just wasn't enough.
Needed a couple more.
A few more helmets. I'm really excited to see Bueno playing Warrior.
Yeah, used to seeing him on Queen.
Yeah, he queens a lot, but recently, gosh, we played a game together recently where he was on Warrior, and I was like, I want you to play with me every single game for the rest of my life. Like,
Aww.
He's just smart, and he has good comms, and he's a hype man.
100%. I really enjoyed my time with Bueno. And yeah, again, first maps out of this group, so everybody's still getting, the kinks out. And
Yeah.
Again, I say this a lot, but tournaments are different. It's different than Trash. It's different than your normal CCs. And, people who have been playing this game for a very long time, it's second nature to come out and play
I don't
at
know.
this level.
I always need like half a tournament to remind myself how to play in a tournament. Then there's a certain point where once the flip is fully switched on, that you're focused, you're making different decisions because it's less about what you can do and it's more about how you help your team and how you push the game forward,
Yeah,
how you add
100%.
value to on a large scale, as opposed to your I can win this battle, I can win that battle. Very different when you have to hold a position just because it keeps the other team from making any progress.
Right.
And it's not cool and it's not exciting. Although then you still get very hyped plays like Jason just had.
Yeah. And Gold working together really well, has all of their warriors up, and just doing
The
good
tough
work.
thing about this Gold team is it is so many Portland players who play together all the time, and they have complementary play styles, I think.
Yeah.
Rather, they're looking out for the same kinds of plays. So if they see that one of them is on one side, they're going to naturally fill in the gap for where they need to go.
Yeah.
And they just herded the queen into those kills.
Yeah, and I mean, Jared and Gab have been playing together for so long.
Yeah.
Again, a complimentary set piece, and,
That
and Master
too.
Joe is
That
a
too.
phenomenal queen.
Yeah, and Jared comes up to Portland a lot as well.
Yeah,
Just, even further than the connection when Gab used to live in Seattle.
right. And I think Blue really just trying to find themselves here. And is Mitch a normal queen?
I believe Mitch is a newer queen. I think he's San Francisco's next up.
Okay.
He plays really well. I really loved playing with him in practice. I was playing in Trashies last night.
Yep.
I'm not sure. I think we played some Trash games earlier that weren't real practice, but warm-up practice.
Yeah.
But I think that he has really smart, he has a really good handle on what he should be doing and where he should go next. I think this is obviously tougher because, the Warrior team on Gold is really tough. And so I think once he gets his team up, and I think that's what we're going to see here, he's building his team properly. And once they're up and they're also able to play into position, I think he'll have a much easier time.
Yeah, and I think what's important here is, again, as you develop as a queen and develop as a tournament queen, specifically trusting your warriors and not picking fights and letting your warriors do the work for you.
There we go. All right, we're just getting into stopping that. Oh no, the missed hook. That was big for Gold team. That will be very valuable for them. Going to continue to make the snail progress with only one Blue Warrior.
And an excellent formation there around the gate, just talking about Gold's positioning.
Yes.
Just had backups and redundancy in that kill.
Oh, and then they singled in on that blue checks. Blue skulls did get out, and this is one of those tough situations. Oh, we got a blue abs as well. I think both Blue Warriors should go work on skulls.
Excellent.
One should wrap around, go work. Excellent.
Great play.
That was huge. This puts them in the running to make a recovery.
Yeah, and they're getting snail back to where, it's not dire.
Yes, and now they have their third warrior up. This is really good. Oh no, that was really good hurting from Gold Queen and Gold Skulls.
Yeah, and just to echo what you said earlier, just the teamwork from Gold is phenomenal. They do go full mill here, probably just trying to push the advantage. What is your experience with, kind of sensing blood in the water, so to speak? Is that ever a call you've made?
I don't think so. Do you mean when they switch to targeting the queen only?
Yeah.
No, I don't know that it is. I think that being in Portland, it's the natural state of things. In a way. But I do agree there is a moment, when you're on Cab and someone says queen's the objective. A lot of the time I feel like I only hear specifically queen's the objective when you're on the back foot.
Uh-huh.
Which it wouldn't quite apply here with the snail so close. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, no, I've never made that call, especially as the receiving queen. What I do say is I just have to take care of myself right now.
gotta take some me time.
Because when the snail is that close, obviously, the only thing you can do is take care of the snail. But there is a point where the snail is somewhere around the 3/4 mark, where you still have time. I would say before the 3/4 mark, after half, but before 3/4. where maybe you're wiped and your team wants to get up and you do need your team, but they have 3 speed warriors and they're all zoning you and there's absolutely no way to safely get a gate, and maybe you're already down an egg. Maybe you, like, sometimes in those situations, you can try to get a warrior form, and if you die to get one, that's good. But if you can't guarantee you're going to get a form, you're just wasting your life by trying. And those are the situations where I say, hold on, like, keep feeding the snail, work on bumping. You can try to form, but I'm not going to help you. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to kill a couple speed warriors. And then when we have the opportunity, I'll grab a gate, and we work on the rebuild immediately. But I don't have, they're just trying to kill me now. Like, there's no response. Do you have a response to that?
Up on Cab 2, we have Cab Flapper.
Wow.
I like hearing that.
That is loud.
I like hearing Erotic Checkers Club. I don't like hearing the general loud.
Yeah.
Erotic Checkers Club is just such a good meme.
Make hair, don't share.
Yay. But yeah, what's your take?
I do think that there's an appropriate time to swap to queen being the objective as an offensive strategy.
Yeah. There absolutely, that does happen.
And for
I don't
me,
know the formula for it.
Yeah, I definitely feel like at some point, and again, like as the new, not new, but as early in a tournament when you're just trying to like rack up some wins, and especially when you have a team, you know, that's gunning for a top spot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's just take care of the queen. Let's finish this now.
I think I disagree.
Oh yeah,
but
I like this.
I only disagree because I've played so many teams that have every reason to believe that they're going to win easy, and then they make that decision and they go in and they play really aggressively, and then they forget about the objective, and then they wind up maybe losing a warrior or two where they can't set up those plays, but they're not, and then the objective is just so far, and then the team has to panic. And if their queen is good enough, you know, maybe their queen's not good enough to, that's not a nice way to say it, I guess, but maybe their queen is having a harder time getting their warriors up.
Sure.
But their workers are capitalizing on being down, and the queen is staying alive. I've done this. I'm a little embarrassed, except not really. There's these really toxic guys who used to show up at ground control, and they showed up to flirt with girls and be good at the game, and I would show up and play, and they weren't amazing, but they knew what they were doing. There was 5 of them, and I said, I can 1v5 you. And the mistake was that they were just good enough that they knew what to do with their workers. I was keeping their warriors down, but they knew how to push double objective, and they knew how to stay alive, and their queen, if I'm just one queen, obviously with no one else to help, you can't kill the queen 3 times. Even if I had one warrior, it's still difficult. And I feel like you can put yourself in a similar situation if your team is playing recklessly or being cocky. Yeah. And also I think it's good practice to make sure that everyone is in their formation, to make sure you are pushing the snail, to make sure you actually do know who's going to ledge guard, et cetera, especially on mixing teams.
100%. Just a little bit of a reset here. Erotic Checkers Club did not drop a single queen in their last set, and now they're on blue cab with Tap to Flapper back on
this team is really strong. Which group is this?
C. So
Interesting.
I really feel like Group C is a trap group right now.
Yeah.
There's some really, really strong teams in Group C.
I'll say it on stream. This team maybe should be in Group B.
Yeah.
I didn't help seed, so I can't complain.
Yep.
I was like, I'm too busy for that.
But this is really just phenomenal work by Erotic Checkers Club. Master Joe still has not lost an egg this entire set or last set, so
I don't know,
they're doing a great job.
Might even be like a Group A team. I haven't looked at the team sheet very thoroughly. I don't know who else is playing. There's a lot of really good teams.
Yeah, the team sheet was super stacked. I even just didn't want to get on a team after I saw the team sheet. I was like, wow, this is a tough tournament.
Are you not playing?
I am playing. I got roped into a team, and I'm excited about it.
Okay.
But it's a really stacked tournament. Happy to see some of this high-level play.
Yeah, I would say all of the teams are really good. I feel bad for anyone in Group D because I feel like it's not like you're the worst team here. It's just there's so many good teams.
I'm really excited about some of the Group D play.
Yes, absolutely. There's some really cool teams in there.
Just a shout out to the Seattle team. You know, we've got a Jupiter team, a full Jupiter team that came out for this tournament. And, you know, just really proud of John and Adam and Jonathan for setting up Jupiter to be a competitive place. So,
Joyce,
cheers.
So watching Joyce run around looking for a gate for her warrior. They are running the snail on this Twilight on the blue team. Ooh, that was a good queen kill, but the warrior was ready to capitalize.
Joe drops his first egg.
Well done, Joyce.
Well done. And I also like the swap here. I think
Yeah.
Joyce probably made this call
Yeah.
to just change it up a bit.
I do think the workers need to entirely commit to throwing their bodies at this point, which is tough. And this is, snail on Twilight. Like,
Here it is, meta breaker, snail on Twilight.
if it runs past the first half, it
Yeah.
immediately becomes viable. Okay, maybe not first half. If it gets to the 3/4 mark, it immediately becomes viable as an actual win condition.
Yep.
But getting it there is usually a little bit harder. I think the difficulty was, I think we were too busy chatting about team compositions, but I guess Gold probably didn't get their open. And if you don't get your open, and the blue team clearly knew they wanted to run the snail, so they formed around the snail.
Yep.
And I think it's very easy for teams to go like, well, the snail doesn't win, and not take it seriously until it's too late.
Yeah, and once it gets to that nub, you're
Yeah.
really, in a position that the nub lord really is a critical thing, and if
Yeah.
you don't have it, it's tough to get it back.
Yeah. Okie dokie, we're opening in the middle. Ooh, spicy, flirty.
Window shopping.
I honestly, see, this is one of those tournament versus trashies. I would have been so tempted to go for that J. So tempted. Oh, good. Almost a good escape. I couldn't tell that was a speed warrior, personally.
Yeah, and I mean, I know we're saying it a lot, but just really great flying from blue here.
Yeah.
Keeping the queen pen.
Ooh,
Good.
there's a gold warrior. They have to really carefully see if they can position themselves to get Joyce out. Almost did, but that was a tough one to get out of.
Yeah. Joyce trying to focus on.
Stabilize. Don't be nervous.
Yeah, don't be nervous.
Just keep playing
relax.
confidently. There we go. We got another warrior. Now we have to go immediately to the snail.
This is a tough spot. Not unwinnable, but Joyce gonna have to do some godlike work.
Good. Still. Oh, turn around. Oh
This
dear.
is tough. This is tough.
That's tough.
Yeah. A tough set, tough team.
Very
This
tough.
is definitely a contender right here.
Absolutely.
Roddick Checkers Cub
Yeah.
putting on a show.
Yeah. One of you're talking about calls in the game. I remember one of the most insightful watch sessions I ever had, and very informative for my queen, is one of the first times Domish visited Portland. And we watched, I think it was for camp. It might have been, I don't remember what the tournament was, but he was gracious enough to give me like a review and tell me his opinions. And he pointed and he said, "This is where you lost the game." And I thought it was really fascinating. And we lost the game, and he was right. But the longer I thought about that idea, it was good to identify that was a tournament losing moment. But at some point, I switched to, we are losing, but it's not over yet.
Right.
That it's not over until it's over. And even when the snail is like in that basket, it's not over. There's so many recoverable, like, it's difficult, and
Yeah.
it will be the hardest games you ever play in your life, but you can kill the snail and magically keep it there. And it might be in the same spot for 3 minutes, but it's not over. Is it worth it to fight that hard? I don't know. That's up to you.
In a tournament, yes. In
But-
trashies, maybe not.
But it's still not over till it's over. But sometimes you'll hear me say that this is tough, or that's tough. And when I say that's tough, I really mean like that's over. Like there's no getting out of that one.
All right, I
It's
gotta
usually
jump.
those tough. Oh, is it
But,
time for group?
Nope, there I am. I gotta go.
Oh wow.
I'll see you soon.
Haven't played this whole time. Have fun. Just gonna set this here for a second. It's really hard to do the final snail push as queen, and on last queen. Like I said, like you can do it for 3 minutes, but you can't get a warrior because it's in the basket. You're just not dying, and you're not letting the snail go anywhere. And so it is like, how do you win? With the other queen having all their lives left, definitely a lot harder, And I've seen it happen. Specifically, there was an ECC game 2 years ago where I was playing against Rob, and we held it basically in that same spot for 3 minutes, and it took Rob down to last life, but again, like didn't make it through. Was it worth it? I would say so. That was one of my prouder moments, And for me, like, that's what I hold on to. Like, I know if I can hold the snail there for 3 minutes, almost anything is winnable, as long as you're not surrounded by 3 speed warriors and a queen. And there, if you get out of that, it's both insane skill and maybe also a little bit of luck. If they're all in the right position and you're surrounded like that and you get out, it's because they made a mistake. And part of that is maybe like having the patience to wait until they make a mistake, or hoping that they make a mistake. You know, someone goes in for a J hook and they miss it. But yeah, those are the tough moments that are a little bit less. Ooh, it's tough. That's exactly it. That's tough. I feel like that's simultaneously really uplifting and positive, and also very. I hope it's not too like pessimistic. Marshall's standing there looking at the camera. Well, now he's looking at me. He can't hear me, but you can hear me talking to him. Oh, look, you can see him. Burning through this warm-up, and I'll commentate alone. That's okay. Do you want? He doesn't want to join me, and I know it. Marshall, do you know how long until we play?
I mean, whenever one finishes a whole group, so it's gonna be a bit.
6 teams per group?
No, like 4 or 5.
I don't think it'll be that much longer.
I went and got a sandwich.
Good for you. I can commentate alone, that's fine. Showtime KQSFL, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm assuming you can. But I don't know who you are.
Is everything okay here?
Are you concerned about something?
Maybe.
People are commentating, and it seems to be relevant to what we were talking about. And it seems to be doing the right things. So I can...
Well, some of the audio, there's been audio issues and stuff that we'll probably look at between the groups. If no one's saying anything, it's good.
I feel like someone would say something if they couldn't hear us, unless everyone's watching it on mute. But that's definitely engaging with the commentators. And if they could only hear one of us, I feel like if anyone's
Best can hear us. Okay, cool.
thank you. I don't know you either. Who's Eglin's? I don't know anyone. I need to be in the scene more. I'm too old. I'm too inactive. Do you guys even know who I am? My name is Alyssa. I'm from Portland. I'm sorry if I know you and I'm just forgetting. I should commentate the game. Even on lives, I would say even on objective. I feel like 3 berries in on night is pretty equivalent to the snail off the rope, but Blue is doing a great job of bringing it back to the rope, and I would say that puts Blue in the lead for this game. They do only have 2 warriors against Gold's 3 at this point, but I don't think that there's enough pressure around the map to make that. Hi, Ara. I'm sad you're not here. I hope Zula's enjoying Girl Day with you. Yeah, I would say this is still, returning to a fairly stable map state. Oh, good work from Gold Skulls and Gold Queen. I see Matt and Jess giggling over there. And I haven't introduced Big Emerald Energy yet. So this is a cool team. We've got Richard queening, obviously. We have Josh on blue checks, Chris on blue skulls, Kat on blue abs, and Matthew on blue stripes. Very interesting. It's cool to see this team playing together. I'm not sure. I guess Matthew said he got roped in. Let's see. Usually I see him queening, so. Okie dokie. Got Gold has their full team up and got another queen kill. Blue has 2 warriors. This is getting into a pretty tight position for them. That's the tightest position you can be in, I guess. Admiring our stats. The stat, my only complaint. Toshi just walked by. I missed him. My only complaint is the stat screen is not up long enough. I really like to check out stats when I remember to. Honestly, I forget to most of the time. But should I move? I might. Move. This lighting's pretty bad. Much better. I think this lighting's better for Nick also.
Hello.
Oh my god, I'm so pale. Okay. So blue team just lost a game on military, I think. But they started the last game pretty fairly even for quite a while. I think blue team just like lost an egg and lost too many warriors. But oh, good kill. A spicy bump resulting in the pickup.
Last warrior for gold team. Blue's pulling the snail back pretty effectively.
I think that blue is going to be taking the advantage here. If they can get just like a few more seconds of snail, I would say that would put them ahead of these berries. Although there's only one.
3 warriors and now last warrior for blue.
Uh-oh. And this is the position that became dangerous for them last time. And Skulls is fighting alone. I'd like to see them go. Stop that form. Nicely done.
They got a second outright gate too. So
Awesome. This is going to help a lot.
Decently equal, I would say.
Yeah. Oh. Blue
wow.
Skulls is a hero.
Hero. Oh.
But gold team is doing such a good job of slowly pushing their objective. I think, speedrunner, good
Blue
stop.
has 2 speed warriors out though, which is pretty big.
Oh, no. All right.
I cursed.
Stop cursing, people.
Snail is starting to groove here.
I think Blue's doing a really good job of making sure. Oh no, that was so close. I see the intention.
Yeah.
Didn't quite pan out. I think Blue's doing a really good job. Oh, I was going to say of having 2 warriors up at all times, and they still have 2 again. Trouble is they do keep losing one at a time.
Their rebuilding has been actually really good.
Absolutely.
They've got a lot of.
Oh, that was
warriors
unfortunate.
left here.
I do think it's tough in these positions with only 1 or 2 warriors because you never have the team required to clear out the snail, and now the snail is really close to him.
Wow.
Good bump attempt.
That was a good bump attempt.
Oh, this is
looking
tough.
tricky.
Okay, last time I said tough means you're going to lose, and I don't think that's true right now. It was just scary. This is difficult.
And they still have a warrior, which is huge.
Richard, I think Richard was doing really, really well for a second there. I think that it was literally a microsecond of dragging a little too far to escape from that bump.
I appreciate his lions surrounding his name.
What's that?
He's got lions on each side of his
Oh,
name.
cute.
And it's really cute. I wish my name was cute.
Oh, I wonder if he's like the Wizard of Oz.
He does have like a really fancy outfit on.
Yeah. I like big emerald energy. That's cute.
I mean, it is very emeraldy, the colors of.
I'm surprised. Is Kat dressed up? I don't think she is.
No, I don't think so.
Usually she dresses up too.
Yeah. Maybe not for groups. Only for the main
Maybe
stage.
tomorrow.
Only main stage.
I'm wondering about what I want to wear to 40, and I have to decide if I'm going to wear it 2 days in a row. And that sounds risky because it's so humid and sweaty in Logan.
Probably want 2 different.
I could take 2 tops, maybe.
You could, yeah.
I think I know exactly what I want to wear.
One team outfit that is two versions of the same team outfit.
Ooh, we are flirting at the volcano in the middle.
Is that what you consider that, a volcano?
I've never called it that before, but it felt right. It just came out. I mean, I want it to be a volcano. I don't want it to be a spore.
It's a spore
A
spewer.
sporzit.
A sporzit.
It looks like a pimple. It looks like a little pimple something. Crater. Pimple crater.
It looks like something that people would have like fears of.
Yes, it does. Both teams are doing a great job of berries. I would say Gold doing a little bit better because despite this opposition, they are ahead. 3-4. I'm counting. Wow. Okay.
Wow, they got a berry kick.
But Blue is not that far behind. They did just lose their last warrior. Again, getting another one up, but with 4 berries out. See if they get that second warrior up, and they're going to probably both want to focus on the hive. Oh, 3 warriors up. Okay.
Oh, 3 berries out. This is
You know,
tough.
I think it's so important when you're playing against a team that's ahead on berries. It's more important for me to cycle the speed gates to stop the berry runners than it is to stop the warriors.
I'm kind of with
in
you
my
on
opinion.
that. Honestly, the speed buried runners are really scary on this map.
We're used
Really
to battling speed warriors much more than we're used to backdoor
deal with
berries.
Speed drones on this map are so powerful.
They're so crazy. And plus it benefits your military anyway. Oh, this is the last berry. Bummer.
And it was the low one, too. The lowest of the berries. But that's okay. You know?
That's what you want as the team. Adolescent Volcano. I like that. It's a few too many syllables to say on the Cavs, but totally works for commentary.
What do you think the temperature of the stuff that is spewing out is?
The temperature of the spores?
Yeah. If you're considering it a volcano, I feel like it's got to be warm,
But wouldn't
right?
it be fun if it was a cold volcano?
A cold volcano, an ice volcano.
Because, okay, get this. The spores are
Sure.
frozen. They're inactive because they're frozen.
Yeah.
But once they're spread out and they're warmed by the soil, then they become active, and that's when they grow.
You know, I like that.
Thank you. It sounded for a second like you were going to say that you didn't like it.
No, I like it.
And that was going to be sad.
No.
I want this to be registered into the official lore.
The KQ lore book. Where is it? Does someone have a lore book?
Oh, Chris's dog is cute, too.
Um,
Oh, and Richard's cat.
So many animals.
I love these.
Love it.
I forget what photo I submitted.
Oh, Jason looks so grumpy in his picture. So disappointed.
Jeg Egerid. There's an Amazon delivery driver here. I don't know if he's delivering or if he's here to hang out. You can send me in the camera.
What's up?
Fuck. There was an Amazon delivery guy.
Ooh. I wonder what he delivered.
Yeah, who ordered what?
Any guesses?
Thank you, Ara. I'll start a petition. It'd be kind of cute. I remember when I had to retake a science class. I won't go into the details. And the final paper was you had to create Amazon's running big. I really love that. There's a team name there somewhere. Anyway, I had to write this paper about this like fictional alien planet, and I had to write out like the stages of life, like watching the stages of evolution.
Sure.
And at the time, I was severely Christian. Again, won't go into that. I wrote, but I wrote this whole paper out just really well. Like I was really thorough, really covered every stage of evolution for this like species.
There's the Amazon person.
And I want to do that now in the Bubble Bear world.
That would be cool.
Only-
Honestly, you should, yeah.
Only this time I won't believe it because it's a video game.
I feel like there's so much lore to be had. Like
So much.
how painful do you think these transformations are at the gates? You know,
How,
They look pretty
how painful what?
Do you think these transformations are at the gates?
Oh my God, you're right. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what makes them strong and powerful.
Maybe.
The pain they have to
pain.
endure. Oh, here we are.
Okay,
All-star.
so yeah, gold team has 3 warriors.
Blue is now ahead on the objective. However, they do not
have
have
one
their
warrior.
warriors out.
They have one. It's a lowly checks.
I think this is okay. We got. Oh, so close.
That's okay. They have two warriors for gold, 1 for blue. Pretty equal in objective so far. So if they're going to slow down a little bit, get the warriors up. Oh.
Yeah. Gold tied up on berries. I do think it's a great idea for Gold to take this opportunity to run the snail. Or sorry, the berries. Snail would have too much opposition with all of the activity in the middle, is what I was
Blue
thinking.
doesn't have very many people to defend against it though, at this point.
True.
So
Oh,
gold
there's
could-
berries.
But then the gold berries are flowing though. So.
Yes. And blue cleans down loss.
Wow, Win Bueno with a bunch of kills. And blue's white now.
I just want to shout out to Richard for these really good games that are like really pretty long for a queen who
Also, when the 2 warrior
doesn't
kills
have
there,
her full
big.
team most of the time. It's really a
The
struggle.
results have been really impressive. Honestly.
Yeah. To consistently
Wow, what a bump.
to
Nice
consistently
job.
get a warrior base up at all. Maybe it's not
Yeah.
the full team, but
No, but they're getting warriors up.
that's
Yeah.
hard to do.
It is hard to do.
3 out though. Oh!
And have come back from
Blue
several
score.
wipe situations.
Oh!
So-
What would you do if you were blue right now?
Oh,
Oh,
that. I would do that. I would do that.
Matthew!
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes that's how it is.
Hype.
Oh, there's a berry and gold hive. Good job once again, Matthew. Matthew's putting a lot of work in at the end of the game here. Oh, spicy,
Winnable.
spicy.
Winnable.
I think
blue.
Ooh. Blue skulls. I really liked that zoning for how they were trying to get the hold the gate
They
for
got
the extra
bump, which
warrior.
was cool. Yeah, I think if they were able to rebuild fully, they were in a tough spot.
Yes.
Tough spot.
Yeah. I would say if this team can figure out how, like, if they can consistently get their third warrior up, it will be very scary.
Yeah.
I think they do such a good job maintaining the game on the back foot like that.
This gold team is scary, though. They got a lot of good players.
Oh, that's right. Oh, this is that gold team. Even better.
Different gold teams. Same gold team. Oh,
beautiful.
With a beautiful kill in the open.
Full seal of approval on that kill. I want to
it.
see more kills like that.
Love it. Oh, and a great kill in the wrap, too.
Awesome. Blue team has the right side of the map. We're grabbing that speed gate.
We're
not letting Gold Queen cross.
They got a second
Ooh, but we're putting ourselves in a dangerous position. Oh, well done, Blue checks.
They're out. Yeah, they're out.
I appreciated that play.
Yeah, Snail's starting to move, but it's not a problem yet. And Blue has 2 warriors, which is kind of sick.
And
if they can get the speed up,
Gold checks was hiding there. I absolutely didn't see them, and I would have died to that. I would have just flown right into them. Oh,
dang.
All right, Blue Abs is down.
Blue Skulls has been speed and looking for a farm for a while here. They really need help with
I think that the gold team has turned up the pressure.
All the way they get it, though.
Matthew asked me earlier the opinion on just switching to the strategy being killing the queen, and I feel like gold team right now, that is, they're more concerned about killing the queen than they are about running the snail.
They are playing very aggressively.
Yeah.
To try to get map control.
Interesting, because Blue Queen is ahead on lives right now.
They are.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
And Blue has 2 berries versus 2 berries. Oh, 3 berries. Nice kick. Love to see it.
Looks like Gold Abs is electing to run berries now.
Yeah, it looks like there's both teams kind of switching to berry. They like kind of both started on snail, but then they.
Yeah. I think berries is a good call. Again, there's just a lot of warrior action. Oh boy, howdy, Richard! Oh, so close. I do think I'm glad that Gold switched to this speed berry focus. I think that was a good choice for them.
It was strong, yeah. I think it was a good flex option.
Stats.
Yeah.
Lots of both players on both stats. Checks his uptime. Well done, Josh.
Yeah, I think Blue needs a couple of deep breaths.
Mm-hmm.
They need to try to stabilize.
It's that sometimes when I play on teams that find themselves in this position, my advice is, well, to my team, what I tell them to do is just don't do anything until all 3 of you are up.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're running 2 objective runners, which doesn't happen very much anymore. But just wait until here. So Blue did it here.
We got 3 up.
And you know, as long as when that 3rd warrior goes down, if they put any effort into getting that 3rd warrior up again, I think that they're going to be in a really strong place. Oh, they're going full mill.
Which is honestly not a bad idea, because one of the warriors
I agree. I'm a big fan of full mill on day, I'll say.
Stabilization.
Ooh!
The last warrior.
Clip that. That was so great.
Nice. The last round was speed as well, so I think getting that speed warrior up was really valuable.
Absolutely. And I really loved the bumps that they'd had at the top of the map there.
That was great.
That was confidence.
That was a great sequence.
That was no fear.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Oh, nice kill there.
Wow.
As well.
Matthew continuing to pull out the kills. Oh my gosh,
Cat. Off too.
I'm loving it. I'm loving. This is exactly what I meant. When the full team is up, they're going to get so much done.
The full team and they're working together.
Great job.
Nice try there. Oh,
okay. It had to happen. They were on fire for rather a while.
I'm sorry.
That's allowed, I guess.
I'm leaving. You got this on the side.
Yay. Oh, Richard's on last, and the team is wiped. This becomes a more difficult situation for sure. Yeah, it's because Nick left. Oh, almost escaped, but not quite there. Do you know how long it is until whatever?
Group B.
How are we on that?
Okay, let's take a look.
Just a rough guess. Like, do I need to start emotionally preparing?
Do I need to start emotionally preparing as well?
Are you in Group B?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay, so there's Glancing with the Stars and Buck. There, we can talk.
We're assessing the queue.
Glancing with the Stars and just Buck around here. Let's do this. Is that better? You can hear us now,
better for
right?
me, yeah.
We have, it looks like 3 more sets on the front cab.
Okay.
So maybe within an hour max.
Well, if it's 3 more, it's the front cab that we're
It's like a
switching
half
to,
hour to
and
an
there's 3
hour.
more sets, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that they're going to take. I don't think they're taking 20 minutes.
Usually, when you do the calculations, we do like a 15-minute calculation. So I would say somewhere between a half an hour and an hour we'll start.
So it's 3 sets. That's 45 minutes, the longest, right?
Well, on average.
Well,
so.
I'll just go after 2 sets. That's what I need. I need 1 full set to collect myself. So 2 more sets.
How are we doing moving through this thing? It looks like...
I mean, I think three maps makes things go pretty reasonably.
Yeah.
There's been very few egregiously long games on this cap. I don't know
Yeah, we're not...
how they're doing.
I don't know what they seem to be going quicker, and they're going to have
fine.
less matches, too, because it's a smaller pool. And ours is a smaller pool, too, so...
Oh.
Probably, I don't know if we're going to do this because I've been unplugged from how all that stuff, but we might get spread between the remaining caps
that would make
if
sense.
it's opening.
That makes
if there's
sense.
opening, so...
Yeah.
If you want to watch Alyssa or me play, you might have to do a little jumping through hoops to see us. But I expect everyone's on multi-Twitch watching everything at once and just cheering everyone on.
In running camp, I did not take that into consideration at all. I mean, in part, it's a more casual tournament, and there's so many people who are your friends that you're going to want to watch every team anyway. I had no regard for planning ahead. I was throwing people on cabs with like 2 minutes notice.
Yeah.
No regard. But it was the most time-efficient tournament in probably the history of Killer Queen, so...
Hivemind has been a really, really nice...
Huge.
Blessing.
Absolutely huge. Would not be able to do it without Hivemind. And I hear that Hivemind now does what I did manually at camp on its own, which is great.
Hivemind is wonderful.
I might be able to play in camp
I don't know
this
how
year.
we'd actually do this without Hivemind.
You have one person who runs around really stressed out with an iPad, but feels super bomb-ass cool, yelling at everyone, telling them where to go, and everyone just says, "Thank you, Alyssa," and then runs away. And that's what it takes.
I think if I'm going to, call Hivemind out and say, what could be better, if we could, streamline the tournament stuff, and a lot of it is already.
I'm going to say this facetiously. Really what we need from Hivemind is for it to aggregate all of the data for every player and how they play when they play with different players from other communities. And when you put them together on their team, it estimates how long each game is going to last and who wins. And it creates a bracket, and it manually adjusts the bracket as people go on. And I just don't, it's 2024.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be AIs that do that, right, in a couple years.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, we can announce this.
Tap to Flapper was getting super cute and amped up, jumping around, getting excited, and their team is up and ready to go. They are swarming Gold Queen. They want this. They are zoning.
It looks like their Warriors had good spacing, but now they're on the outside.
I think they accidentally... Oh, good kill from Blue Abs. And she escapes. Well done, Heather. I think they accidentally all got to the bottom of the map, but you know what? They're bringing the snail back, and I would wager that's a win.
Yep.
Still a dangerous situation. I really like how Heather slowly flew down to escape as insurance. No one went after her, but I think she would have been safe even if they had.
I do like Gold is doing a little bit better job of doing a top-down approach and getting around the outside of their Warriors.
That's in general, generally what I prefer as a strategy. And I do, Heather's coming up now to help form. I think that's absolutely the right call. Oh, but unfortunate timing with the Queen there.
Yeah, I hope we'll see it. They don't get the Warrior up left.
Mm-hmm. This becomes all Queen play.
Yeah, we'll see if Joyce.
So close. Just drifted
she's
a little
staying
to the
alive.
side.
Here
Good
comes
kill.
the Queen.
Oh, so close. I think just that a drip would have helped out there a little bit. If she could have dripped to maintain her momentum.
They do get a Warrior left. So they have one.
Excellent. And
getting
patiently
a couple more.
getting.
Abs needs to stay a little safe here.
That was a good play from Gold Queen, I will say.
Good at
Good
rising.
capitalization from Nell. Oh dear.
Yeah, and she just missed the ledge there. I think that was.
Yes, I think she wanted to be under the ledge.
Yeah. But overall, pretty scrappy. That wasn't that bad.
I agree. I think that they had a really strong start, but just what are you going to do? When your team wipes, especially on Dusk, it's so difficult. It's hard to recover, and it requires just slowing down and taking a breath, and that's hard to do when you have the likes of Mel B and Monger.
Yeah, there's all
of these players have been playing for an insanely long time, way longer
I think
than
Joyce
Joyce.
is probably the newest player here.
On the
Who's
Cabs.
on a gold check? Oh, that's Tressa.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to see with the lighting.
Everyone else, I think the newest player is Joyce, and then Sean. And oh wait, Mitch.
No, Sean's
Mitch is
actually
pretty
been
new.
playing quite a while. Mitch
But that's my point.
Sean's been playing longer than I have. He's
but
just,
but Heather and Kogan and like everyone else has been playing longer. That's my point in terms of like the difficulty of playing against these players.
and like 5 years, 7 years is different than 5 years is different than 3 years or 2 years. Yeah, it's a big difference.
And at this point, like queening for a year or a year and a half still makes you a new queen. Except for no, Marshall's been queening for a long time too. So it's just it's hard.
Yeah, it is. It's difficult. It's still difficult.
Yeah.
All right.
Blue team though, they have their team up. I think they went losing 2 at once, but they were full mill, so they still have 2 warriors. Ideally, one of those workers switches to objective here, in my opinion. But gold only just started. Oh no.
That was a little bit unlucky.
I will say Mitch is really good at making a lot of the right decisions and making them pretty confidently. I've noticed, like, similarly, if he's on the back foot, he has a harder time, like, stabilizing naturally. Everyone does. But he's really good at making those reads and making the right decisions.
I think this is like probably one of the most difficult states as a new queen is a day lockout. And Joyce is doing a really good job. She gets a double kill.
That's
gets
exactly
2.
right.
She's probably going to get a 3rd warrior on right here.
I would say, that warrior went down, and that's a huge bummer. But otherwise, I think Blue is about to put themselves in a position to reset the game state to neutral.
Yeah, this is good. If the warriors can stay high and kind of...
It's about zoning it out, focusing on the snail. It's really tempting to go for killing those warriors, but you really need 2 warriors staying together to keep each other alive at the snail. So I think that's maybe the biggest trouble with the blue team right now is rather than working together to bring the snail back, they are trying to kill the warriors alone, primarily.
That was good kill. They have 2. It's 2-2. Ooh,
that was a really high-pitched squeak there. Both, you know what? Good escape from Blue Skulls.
Yeah, I think the coordination of Gold Warriors.
Gold's about to try to close this out. Good work from Blue Skulls.
They are letting Warriors up on that right gate. Then Blue is up 2.
Excellent.
To 2 now. I'm
still saying if they get this 3rd warrior up and if they take it just a little bit slower.
Okay, they have 1.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, great turnaround, great bump. Good slow J into the location, but Stripes was ready.
Really wasn't that bad.
I agree.
Of a look for Blue, like a lot of unfortunate warrior kills. Good warrior play.
I think they made all the right adjustments and just had some unfortunate deaths.
When you get a second, we're getting really bad connection issues. Like the frame rate's really bad, and the chat's indicating.
Toshi's gonna run away to fix a prop, I guess. I was like, why are you asking me? He didn't hear me say that. I was sitting on his back. I got my pre-tournament beverage too early. Now I'm done and we haven't even played our first set. It's a science and it's already ruined. Okay. Oh gosh, we have more games. I lost count of what game we were on in this set, but say another fairly stable open with 3 warriors on each side fighting over the snail. You know, it's always a lot of activity in the center when both teams decide to run snail. Gold Queen goes down. I missed who made that kill. I apologize. Oh, Kogan, well done. It's really cool to see Kogan play. I don't get to see them play very often, even when I'm in Chicago. All right, and I love what I'm seeing here with the Blue Warriors cycling down through the wrap. When everyone cycles through the wrap, which I think we're going to see a lot, it makes it really difficult to keep an eye on what's going on, and it winds up being that the micro plays have more value, but in this case, the blue team's doing a really good job of cycling down to maintain their positions. They're getting their columns. They're keeping the gold warriors from doing anything too detrimental to the cause, and so it's still, again, it's a very neutral game. Great positioning from Gold Queen coming in. Good escape from Joyce. Love to see it. In this case, actually, now gold is down to their last warrior. We'll see if blue can take advantage of a lockout situation. Cycling the speed gate's always good, but queen immediately goes and captures them from the other side. But you know what? Blue's in such a strong position. I do like seeing these berries. Love the berry counter. Oh, good bump. Taking back the snail. I really appreciate gold running berries when they were wiped. Sometimes there's kind of an instinct to, just keep trying to throw warriors at the gates even though you're not forming. And if you know you're not going to get a warrior in for a second, why not run the berry? They did eventually get 2 warriors up. So now we're back to being tied. And you know what? I'm thinking that this is going to put gold ahead on the objective. They're halfway on the berries, and we're also halfway on snail, but as we know, closing out the night snail is so difficult. You don't really get that same full pressure until you're past the waterfall. And even then, night snail is like a perfect example of a snail that you can get it all the way into that gate and you can be 3 pixels short and still have it run all the way back. It's painful. Ooh, bold play from blue checks, but stays alive and cycles back. 5 berries out for gold. I think gold is now returning the favor with cycling through these gates here. Got a good kill on blue abs for it. Ooh, and a good wrap kill, clearing up the gold hive. Well done. Blue Skulls gets up, though. They were wiped, but either gold didn't notice or they just weren't prepared to capitalize. And so Blue Skulls is up, which was huge, but goes down. And now Blue Queen's in a bit of a tricky spot. She has the eggs. This is one of those positions where you never know what decision to make, and I personally can't say what I even prefer here. Are you going to stick to the ledge side, or are you going to maybe go and try and get some forms? Joyce plays it out perfectly. Her warriors are ready to play it perfectly, and they get 2 warriors up. Great kill from Blue Abs. I love the work that this team is putting in this map. Oh, good escape from Blue Skulls. I think that's the correct thing to do. With 2 berries out and the snail making progress over here, it's really hard to say how much weight those 2 berries have. I think it's pretty strong, but with as well as blue team's been pushing the snail down 1 life, that's okay. As well as blue team's been pushing the snail, I think if keep the 1 warrior on the ledge. That's the hardest part. No one wants to stay. Oh, no one wants to stay on ledge. It's a bummer, especially when you start losing snail progress. But 2 berries can go in. Oh wait, are we almost famine? Do we have a berry counter on here? No, I have to count manually. It's 5. Definitely enough berries to just run them in if it's open. However, they do only have 1 objective runner, so I think Blue Checks maybe Blue Checks is doing the math with me. I think this is time for formation. And this puts blue in a pretty okay position. I know that starting a famine counter when there's 2 berries left is pretty scary, but with both queens having eggs left and the snails so far in blue's favor, getting those warriors up to take care of the blue warriors, yes, very great work. Oh, excellent plays. It's between abs and I think it might have been stripes. Just really good zoning and capitalizing on ascensions for some kills there. Skulls has a berry. They're probably going to try and form it mid, I would wager. I think they're going to make it. Oof, that's tough. Again, I guess I say tough more often than when it's not going to work out. I think this is still, honestly, the 90-second counter makes it a little more difficult, but I'd say there's still extremely good chances for blue to pull this through, though we're short 1 warrior as well. But, the blue snail, I love blue stripes, great bounces. Making sure they get snail meters. And now it's going to be difficult decisions on when it's safe to pop that snail. The more pressure they get here, the better. They want that snail as close to the basket as possible to kind of muddle the team's decision making. Oh, good kill. Good kill. That was great. I think that bump also helped the queen get that kill. Oh, don't come back for seconds. Excellent. 38 seconds is a long time to push if you go relatively uncontested. And there's only one gold warrior now. Granted, gold queen has so much more flexibility in going to clear. So I kind of I suspect she might go for a clear, feeling like it's safe. And if blue team makes a no, that's too stressful. Oh, on the bump. Oh, the bump did it in the end, I think, but that was still a good escape from the bump, from getting the queen kill. That was a great game. Really, really great teamwork from both sides. Great plays from pretty much everyone on the board. I might take a break, but I'm going to see if I can get someone on because I don't want to leave you guys alone. I also don't know who's able to commentate right now since most people are playing. You're playing, right? I'm sorry, I failed in getting a replacement, but I do need to go to the bathroom. So I hope you have fun watching. And I'm sure you all know what's going on. I have returned. Perhaps you heard the chorus of Happy New Year on the other cap. Okay. Ooh, both queens on last. This is exciting. We've got 2 warriors on each side. Nice. A good run from Abs. Love seeing a middle player run the objective when it's an opportune moment. Blue checks with their speed. Let's see if they're trying to find a berry, I think. Performing speed. It's just got chilly in here. The bathroom was cold. Now I'm cold. I can hold Sev. I'm sitting for a while longer. I get the dog. Sevy. No, come back, baby. Sev. You're with me now. I'm sorry. Okay. People will come and comfort you. I'm not Sev's favorite person. That's okay. Oh, good kill. I'm sorry. There's a dog. Good kill, Mel. I'm sure you understand how distracting Sev can be. Oh, we got a handshake going on. Maybe I shouldn't watch Sev. Maybe I can't commentate and babysit at the same time. I don't want him to like go too far. I want him to be able to go a little bit, but anyway. Okay. I don't know if that was game 1 or game 2, but we've got another game on this set. And as I got in, it seemed like it was a pretty tied up situation. So these teams seem to be evenly matched. 2 warriors out for each at the beginning. We've got our 3rd warrior coming up on gold. I think same time. Yeah, we're all good to go. However, I like this this progress on the snail from the gold team. We've got a lot of action in that bottom part of the map to try and Yep, still making progress, although we now have the entire blue battalion working on skulls here. We'll see how they handle that. I do think we got great backup from blue queen. It's a lot happening really fast. The sentence that I started to say was no longer feasible. What a bump. Those kinds of bumps, they're so risky. Blue, I think, is doing a great job of delaying the snail progress. The gold, despite I think they were down on military a bit, but they're still making the progress. Just a smidgen. But when you're kind of trading warriors, any progress is good progress. But now here we go, blue bringing it back. This might be the moment where Barry in the tunnel, warriors in the tunnel. Oh, tradesies. I would say that blue won that. Gold's fortunate to have a speed warrior coming up out of the right gate, so they I like the zoning that they have, but and gold is electing, I think, to stack their speed workers. Blue Skull says no. We're hunting the queen. Great stabilization from Mitch there. Not afraid. Very not afraid. And gets a second warrior up. That is huge. Blue Snail just making it to the end of the tunnel as we get the full battalion back up. And we start flirting. These gold players looking to pinch blue abs, but drops the pinch in favor of chasing the queen. Now we've a little bit scrambled here. I think gold abs thinking about holding a gate, following the queen in a bad position. Was not quite safe enough, and now Richard's stuck down low with with Exodia at his back. Didn't work out well, but that would have been a really difficult play. Oh, great pick off. That's huge. The snail was about this far before, and they pulled it all the way back. So I think blue can definitely bring this back. They're going to have to play pretty carefully. Stripes and queen are going to have to work together to maybe hold that right gate. Good stop and good kill. I was a little bit worried about that, but good positioning on that ascension to make the kill. Evading a pinch so far. Oh, excellent work. That was amazing. I really love utilizing, whether it's intentional or not, the bounce from a speed warrior to get yourself safely away from them. Really perfectly timed dive there. And blue has their whole team up. So this is that situation I mentioned where I think that they can make some really good progress in bringing back the snail, especially with gold down to only one warrior. And they're doing a really good job of covering that right gate. Gold queen, though, smart pick off on the warrior there to get a second player up. This is definitely sort of a game of trading warriors. Gold has to feel pretty good now, though, having the egg advantage and, of course, having the snail advantage. And even if they don't have that third warrior up, it's a pretty comfortable position to be in. I do appreciate Gold Ab's attention to trying to stay in that snail space. It was the correct thing to get out at that time. But being willing to sort of try to zone it out, very good. Returning, maybe getting high. I think it's time to get, yeah. It's about time to switch to the top-down approach. Just like that. Just get above the players and kill them. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. Honestly, half the time I start to say something, it like changes halfway through. I don't want to just say things to say things. It might be a little bit sometimes saying things to say things. Good kill. All right, it's 2-1. You know, blue team looks a little bit upset, but I do think that was a really good game. I think that they are adjusting from some of the difficulties that they were facing in earlier games. And it's honestly, it's one of those things where they were doing the right things and they just need to do it a little bit better next time. And I hope that doesn't sound disheartening to people. I say it to my teams when we're struggling, because if you're doing the right thing, that's the most important part. It's much more difficult to make adjustments when you're doing the wrong thing. To do the right thing and also do it well. I think it's better to do the right thing and be able to do it a little bit better, because we can always play a little bit better. You can definitely pull that out of your hat. Blue queen is down a life but does have an early objective win on almost half hive at this point. That's big. Snail is almost off the rope but not quite. I would love to see blue team hold this advantage. I like the E. Oh, blue or the skulls. I think that was Chris. I really like it. Was a great play. It didn't quite pan out with the other warrior there. And now the speed warriors are probably going to be tracking Richard for the rest of the game. So it's going to be, ooh, good kill. This is a moment to switch to the snail for sure. Sever, so sad. Now past the waterfall. They do have two warriors now. I play carefully together. If you can play carefully together, just get it back past the waterfall. This berry pressure is nothing to sneeze at. Although, again, ooh, what a good kill. Chris is playing great today. Oh, well done. I'm going to be really embarrassed if his name's not Chris. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure this is Chris. I'm really sorry if it's not. Okay, Gold Queen has one warrior, I think correctly staying on ledge. But you know what? If you're not running berries and a ledge guard is ledging, I kind of love to just leave them there. Let them ledge, because it's still taking a player off of the map from where you want your activity to be. They did wise up. They've left the ledge. But, you know, like, if it's a game of math and how many pieces are playing against your pieces and someone is in an area that you're not utilizing, you know, leave them there for a second. At least wait until you feel like you have a good advantage on other parts of the map before you start to worry about it. And I think that that kind of general idea has gone well for blue. Almost got the stench there. That would have been cool. But yeah, see, blue is pulling that snail back past the waterfall almost to the rope. With as well as gold has done in pushing the snail, I'm curious what people would think. Not that there's anyone here to have a conversation about, but at what point do you switch back to berries? But the queen goes down. I think that was a great game. I'm really curious about when a team is doing really well and pushing the snail, at what point do you switch to berries? Because clearly that berry lead was providing the pressure that the blue team needed. And every berry afterwards is going to continue to apply that pressure. But, you know, for every 10 seconds you try to run a berry, how far are they going to get on the snail? Whether or not they have warriors. Great set. I really do like how blue played that, and that's just a matter of, you know, it's hard to queen.
Sure. Yeah, because like all the others still had the launch.
They were doing great work.
I don't know if I want to do it on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set this down again because I have weak wrists. Ooh, maybe I'll just do this. I'm leaning forward anyway. I watched a video on etiquette for eating, and your back is not supposed to touch the chair while you eat. Your bum should touch the back of the seat, and then your back should remain straight while you eat. No one cares. That's okay. If anyone is watching and is excited about Downton Abbey season 3, or sorry, not Downton Abbey.
Okay, I'll get my tea.
Downton Abbey, yes, I love Downton Abbey, but Bridgerton season 3 is coming out next month, and I don't actually know who else likes it. So if anyone messages me who's excited about Bridgerton, would love to chat.
Can I join you?
Yes, please. Andy is joining me, and I'm stoked. Hello.
Hi. Is this Queen Alyssa?
Is this Queen Andy?
Hi. What are we watching?
It's
Oh
great
my
duo.
gosh.
Oh, this is going to be a great set. Oh, I'm really excited. This might be my favorite matchup of this pool.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty cute matchup. This kind of feels like camp vibes a little bit.
A little bit,
Camp
although
KQ.
the Master Joe team is a lot. Sorry, that's my foot. The Master Joe team is a lot of. It's West Coast plus Joe, which is great.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'll say my opinions off stream this time, but but obviously Jason and Bueno play together, and Gab, they play together all the time. I don't know that they've played on a team before, but obviously in lots of trashies. And I do think that their play styles, although are in some ways very similar, and sometimes it's difficult to play with warriors who have similar play styles because they're doing the same thing the whole time. Gab is so flexible as a warrior that he will fill in the gap. He'll see the gap and he will fill it in.
So good at that.
And I think that both Jason and Bueno have such general skill sets that they also, they can do any role. And if they just decide they're going to do one thing, honestly, their one thing I think right now is zoning and pinching. And obviously that's going to go great. And then Jared comes to Portland to visit all the time. So they all play together and used to live in Seattle with Gab. So it feels like camp a little bit, but it also feels like if you wanted to build a West Coast super team while no one was looking. And Master Joe just slipped in with that opportunity. It's so great to see him playing here.
He's such a good player.
But we have Jess and
this, look at these beautiful bald men.
And her her West Coast
together.
super team. I don't understand why. I don't know. I wasn't part of
ball
seeding, I
versus
can't say.
hats.
We gotta get Jason a hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep hiding his head.
Really aggressive open with everyone
Nice chase.
coming up. We've got retreating warriors. I think Blue was full mill.
Blue's doing some nice little
I think
team
they
plays.
both went full mill. Was that right? I might have missed that.
I did miss the open. I was admiring.
That's
the
okay.
player
It's
cams.
usually the same thing every time, so it's okay to miss it. But Gold does have the map control. Blue quickly recovering. And they're going to need to because they're down. Or great, they got their third up. You know what? I feel like they all just kept killing each other at the same rate. So now Gold was down to 1 warrior and immediately gets back up to 3. I think this is going to be
It's gonna be a long game.
Yeah. Tracy's.
So much speed. On the bright side, when everyone goes speed, then the berries run out faster. So if it's gotta go to famine, at least
don't go
faster.
fast. It'll be one of those don't blink twice and you're in famine.
Yeah.
Gold went full mill again, which is really interesting. I do, in day full mill strategy is very interesting because honestly, it doesn't matter how long you're full mill as long as the snail's not out of the tunnel. So they're within their right to go full mill, and clearly they got the queen kill, and that's what matters.
Is Matt Abdu?
Yeah. I will.
Oh, wow.
I think that
Freaking
Blue.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Did you see his victory shake?
No, I didn't.
The victory wiggle.
Was it Matt?
It was Kevin.
It was Kevin.
Gold abs.
Was
right
it
after
similar to Matt?
bumping the blue queen. Very similar. They're all kind of wiggling. Look at Gold checks is wiggling. These are a bunch
Wiggling
of
is-
wiggling men.
Wiggling's pretty powerful as a warrior,
So
though.
powerful.
Okay,
This
so
is looking pretty strong. for
Joe's on
gold.
Last Life does take out one of the warriors. The berry run, I think that's pretty cute because
It's cute.
the gold warriors were doing a good job of not getting.
Okay, Joe.
I had to clap for that. That was very good. Oh, that feels
I
bad.
hate when that. And he almost had it too. He,
Yeah.
like, almost had the
Yeah.
stick. That's a hard stick to make under
Well,
pressure.
I wanted to compliment Gold in that, despite being full mill, sometimes it's really easy to focus on like gate control and killing the queens, but they were still stopping the snail, and
Yeah.
so blue team kind of had to run berries while Joe was still running around.
yeah.
Hold on. I think Nick was looking for you. Did he find you?
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a classic set of day and then night.
Marshall's hands are really cold.
Cold?
Yeah. I'm curious to see what Blue's adjustments will be. Honestly, the big problem was just that they got wiped in a moment when Gold felt really empowered to continue to play confidently. And I think that was the only difference.
Jess is good at like doubling down when she's up.
Whoa.
So aggressive.
Whoa, we're flirting underneath the gate.
So blue kind of won the open here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, and this is, I'm curious to see. So a comment that was made once is by Nick Davis is that when a team wins the open on night, sometimes they begin to play really carelessly. So let's see if they can maintain this advantage. Gold does get a warrior out. Well done. Good bump. Okay, I think
Look
that
at
they're
how
going to
blue is
continue.
carelessly running these speed berries.
Yeah, I think that blue won the open and they held the open. Oh, but maybe this is it. Maybe this is
This
the
is the
turnaround.
careless turnaround.
They're not quite halfway on hive. Oh, gold stripes.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jess
we're
making some
camping. I haven't
dives
seen a
right
camp
now.
like that since Thomas was around.
Oh, Jess Legend.
Okay, well, they
Getting
kept
stuck
it and
in the
held it.
hive.
It's been so long since I've seen a warrior just kill the berries as
Yeah.
they, like
Spawn
position
camp?
it. Just, yeah, spawn camp.
I hate that. It
Honestly,
makes
I
me
think
so tilted.
I don't want to insinuate that it's not good sportsmanship, but I do think the reason it doesn't happen is because it's a little bit disrespectful.
But it's also kind of boring.
It's
I think
boring.
the kind of people that
Honestly,
would do
it's
that
boring.
type of disrespect would not be happy.
And I don't mean
ledge
any
guarding.
shade in saying this. If you're gonna do it, like, it's strategic and it's the right thing to do to win the game for your team. But it is a little bit boring, and it's not. I don't know. I don't think there's any way for me to say this politely, so maybe I shouldn't say it.
I think
It's
the
not. There's
reason-
no skill involved. It's more like a hack. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
so
now that's out of our systems.
on to Dusk Map.
And that comes from me, who definitely took, like, my team took advantage of that to do as well as we did
That's
in Bubble
true.
Bash. So, like, I
But
have
it was
no
like
right to say
kind of
that.
a new meta.
It
back
was
then.
new. At the
like,
time.
people weren't expecting it.
Yeah. And also, there's a way to get out of it. So that's where the skill is to get out. Anyway, we can be done now.
So a bean goes in for blue. Oh,
Two
a second
beans.
bean goes in for blue.
And the snail is chugging for gold. Well, not actually. I would call this chugging. This is chugging.
It's chugging. It's
Yeah.
just not fast. It's like
Yeah.
Like, how many
it's slow
chuggas?
and steady wins the race. Raced. Okay. 2 warriors on each side. Fairly even game. Blue Skulls was thinking about stopping the snail, but Queen goes for it, which, you know what?
As queens
sometimes
do.
you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, good escape
pretty-
from Joe.
That was
and he
beautiful
takes down
play.
a
I
greedy Matt
loved
Abdu.
that. All right, and beautiful kill from Jess. The queens just kind of spreading their wings, flirting in the middle. I love a good flirtation in the middle of the map.
Oh my god.
Zoning from Gold Stripes chooses
Great zoning from Steve.
Yeah, lots of zoning happening on the Gold team. It's good
They're
zoning
easing
team.
into it. Once
Yeah.
you see the first death on Dusk, it's like the rest follow
Ooh,
pretty
good
quickly.
kill from Kevin, escaping quickly, retrieving that snail.
Oh, the queen's low. Oh, gets out.
I still want to say
Punishes
this is
Steve.
feeling better for blue in my opinion. Oh, no, sorry.
Oh,
I
Matt,
take
that was
responsibility.
rude, and it worked. Matt like knows when he can get the bump. It's not like
yes.
he's not being foolish.
Oh, honestly, and it
calculated.
was difficult for a long time. I felt like, he was just throwing himself at it, and that's how you learn. And now it's like not guesswork. That makes it even more satisfying when you get one over on him. Like
Yeah,
like he respects you for it, and it's never like, oh, like I did bad.
Okay, Joe goes down to last.
Yeah, this is becoming tougher for
And
Blue.
this is the tiebreaker.
This is a tiebreaker?
Is it? I don't know. Is that what the emeralds mean up here?
Oh,
I
you're
can't
right.
remember.
You're right. Oh, it's probably 1-1. You're right. Wow, I didn't notice those. This whole time I've been commentating for like
It's okay. I couldn't even
2 hours.
remember who won the last 2 games that we commentated.
I don't know.
I like these blueberries. Like, if they can get that last topping,
I agree,
then
I
Joe
agree.
is like back in business.
The
being on
berries
last.
have put the blue team in a really strong position. I mean, the snail is still neutral for the gold team. Obviously, it's going, it's dangerous to be on last life, but obviously Jess can handle
Joe
it.
wants to kick that berry. I saw that. Did you see that berry? He almost died kicking it.
No, but I love it. I might have mixed up our teams for a second. Yes, Joe can handle being on last life. I said Jess. I apologize.
Joe and Jess. They both have J
They
names.
both can. I mean, obviously Jess hasn't died at all, so very well can handle these 3 eggs that she has. We're holding a lot of the same spot on the middle there, and I respect
Jay.
checks going down to stop that, but it did. Obviously, the gold team was waiting for someone to do that. It's good teamwork and coordination. It's going to be
The speed snail is a really good counter to
Yes.
the berries. It's like,
gold's in a great spot. Good.
and blue goes down to last.
They
See if they can rebuild.
get one pretty quickly out of left gate. I think gold is now prepared to hold these other. Hunting, just hunting.
Their objective is Joe. Like,
Absolutely.
gold is like, their job is to kill Joe, and their
Yeah.
hobby is to run the snail.
Absolutely. Matt understands the assignment.
Steve understands the assignment. You hate to see a
This team
berry
likes
kick this late in the game.
This
but
team likes to do their homework. That's all I'll say. Oh, good turnaround from gold. So it's gonna be.
wow! And that rise kill from Kevin.
Good
He's
game.
been spicy today.
I mean,
For
Kevin's
someone
always
who's
played spicy.
retired, he's getting a lot of kills.
Do you think he ever forgot the spicy?
Do you think he's really retired, or do you think he secretly
Is
practiced?
he like secretly going to Toshi's at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
after the bar closes?
He's
Toshi
shadow
shows
scene.
up, weary after games. As soon as he sees Kevin, it's time.
Good games, 2 big hair, don't share.
Absolutely.
That's my daughter, Jessica, on Queen. I'm very proud of her. I birthed her as an egg, and then she hatched.
Oh, that's sweet. Must be weird seeing people who you used to live and play with all the time.
It makes me like sad. It makes me nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
But like happy to hang out
Isn't
with
it funny?
my SF friends here.
Nostalgia is such a powerful emotion, and it's like a positive emotion, but it hurts.
It hurts. It hurts and feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. This moment, if I was a psychologist, I'd immediately start studying that.
That'd be fun.
Probably already would have.
You should be a psychologist.
I studied it.
You could do game
It was what I was.
psychology.
I was going to be a marriage and family therapist.
You'd be good at that.
Thank you. I would be, but then I was looking at the classes that I would have to take, and I was like, I don't like these. Don't sound fun. And then I didn't graduate college. Whoops. I started a lot of different things though. I also wanted to be an astronomer
That's cool.
and anything in the English field. So I have so many credits and so many different things. But psychology would have been the one. But don't get married out of high school, kids. I feel like no one listening.
or
no
get
one
married
needs
out of
that.
high school, get divorced in your 20s, and then be like living your best life.
Yeah.
In your 30s.
That one's pretty good too. That one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy. I feel like, what group are you in?
I'm in Group A. Hopefully, I'll stay in Group A. We just finished.
Is Group A over? Oh, that means I
Yeah.
have to play soon. Okay, I have to run to the restroom. Are you gonna stay here?
Yeah. Do you want me
Will you hold Sev? Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Sev is like really sad because he wants to run around, but it's tournament, so he has to be responsible.
It's
okay,
tournament
thank
time.
you.
Okay, so big hair don't share versus loud ass Misha's. Lots Lots of mixing teams. This is fun to watch. Sweet, beautiful Mel. Gold abs, speed warrior Mel. She protect, she attack. Do you want to commentate with me? Yay.
Ooh, big hair, don't share, loud ass Misha's. I like Grinder's sunglasses. What a flex.
I'm surprised he can play with them.
Here's his little leash. Perfect, thank you. Yes.
Sebi's gonna commentate with us.
Always. Sebi's always gonna commentate. What is this the first map starting on Dusk?
This is the first map, yeah. And Big Hair Don't Share just came off their last set. They won 2-1 against Master Joe's team.
Very nice, very nice. Amazing. This is a fun team. Ian has been saying he just thought this team would be visually striking.
It's visually striking. I got distracted watching the player cam for a while in the last set.
What do we have going on now? Pretty nice.
Just a lot of snail.
Yeah, it's nice to see so many snail fights. Oh, what a great bump there from Kevin Marnell and Hidden Sack.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just got caught a little low. Got stuck on a ledge, maybe.
I can hear Mel's pop-offs through these headphones, and I love it.
Dude, she's activated.
I love it. It's so good. She should be.
She's such a good speed warrior.
She really is.
I'm really happy to see her going first speed because I feel like she's always speeding in Portland. Like, everyone in Portland knows she's good, but at tournaments she always ends up playing like other roles.
I feel like a lot of women tend to fill into like the vanilla role, so it makes sense. But it is nice to see her get to be that like inside first speed.
Yeah.
But I mean, Griner having some big numbers this set. 4-0.
Okay, I just want to appreciate. Sorry to keep talking about Mel, but like she is tapping so fast that she's basically like sticking in the tunnel whenever she hovers. It's beautiful.
She is a very fast tapper. Great positioning too.
Oh!
Kevin Marnell trying to take her down, getting those bumps, but she gets out.
So I mean, Gold has all of their eggs. Snail's like almost back at the middle.
Yeah.
I would want to get more speed maybe if I were them.
Yeah, right now Mel is the only warrior, so she's going to get a little bit higher. She's going to be able to rebuild up Nick Monger, which is great. But this Matt Abdu speed warrior is just kind of oppressive.
It's so
flying all over the map.
And he loves Dusk Map.
Yeah, as any true speed warrior does.
He saw a triangle he
Jessie
couldn't
crazy.
resist.
Jess is a crazy. She almost dove on that snail.
Name a queen that doesn't love helping the snail when they see it in need.
Ooh! And hunting, Mel finding it. Was she vanilla there too? I think she might have been vanilla. Very impressive play there. However, though, Steve H coming in with the most kills, 8. He got some nice bumps from Kevin. I saw at least 1 or 2, which is really good. They have really good teamwork there on the snail. But loud-ass Misha's taking first map.
I'm glad they're like finding their groove.
Yeah. Yeah. Seems just like a fun team. Team I'd want to hang out with.
Yeah. I want to hang out with everyone here. This is a very fun tournament.
No one going middle. Interesting.
Yeah, they didn't even really bump it.
Yeah. Everyone just wants that speed gate, I think.
So this is like the first big tournament of the year on the West Coast, right?
Yeah. There's been
just Florida.
MAG, which is not a real tournament, South Florida for the East Coast, and then this one. There's Baltimore will be early May. I think Chattanooga's doing something in April. Dallas is doing something next week. So Spar Lake in May. Then 40 in June, which I'm excited about.
Got some great killing from Mel. She's just like kind of all over the map, just striking down drones, going after warriors, looking really good.
She's very in sync with Mitch too.
Yes.
Like they're able to get kills together from their positioning.
She's playing well. I also like how she's tracking the drones and using their iframes and like killing them as soon as they come off of it. Ooh, spicy.
She's so loosey goosey.
Yeah.
Nice pincer.
Yeah. Ian playing really well as last warrior, gets a helmet on Nick, but trying to make some space for Jess to rebuild. Staying alive against these speed warriors.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mel getting out of the pickle in the wrap. Oh,
yeah.
Killed her.
Matt though taking her down.
Yeah, Matt won't let anything survive through the wrap.
It's okay. I do like how Jess is trying to maintain gate control. I mean, she has everything right now except for this one speed gate. I can see her thinking about it. She wants it. Ooh, that drone kind of went through her feet, which felt atypical.
Ooh, speed Mel like sneaks.
Yeah,
into the game.
I'm shocked that she got that. I am shocked.
They kind of like turn their back for a second.
Yeah. Great kill there from Jess over the snail. She's gonna take away speed. Jess has such great map control. Mel
I'm just
flirting with
screaming
Jess.
every time she threads the needle around Jess. I scream.
It's hard.
Oh, Jess going low. Getting back out.
It's always difficult to see like two of your closest friends go up against each other.
I
and
know.
You're like, oh, it feels bad. Can you both just win instead?
Yeah. Wow.
Great kills there from Matt Abdu over on the left gate deny. They're gonna be looking.
Man,
They're looking
Steve.
for Mitch here.
Steve just tracked Mitch down so hard that he fell into the tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, great bump from Ian.
Oh,
That
wow.
gate. Oh, Matt doing what Matt does best. Oh, but the berry and
Wow, I've never seen a double smush pincer.
giving me a heart attack. Jess is like, I was born and raised in the SF grind. I'm not scared of a little berry smush on Last Life as Queen in the tunnel. It's all good. It's
She's
fine.
like, my scene invented the smush.
It doesn't matter. You can't hurt me worse than Matt Wu has already hurt me. Oh!
Damn,
I feel
those
like
are bumps right. Oh my.
Mel's looking for it.
And Jess,
I'm
look at Jess like
fucking
baiting
dying.
it. Jess wants to get bumped.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous.
I know. This is like a stressful. This is a really stressful. Oh, Jess wasn't on Last Life. I take that back. She has 1 egg. She's fine.
Yeah.
This map feels super contentious.
And now the snail is back at center. Oh!
Matt Abdu looking for it, but Mitch
Mitch has a
not
good
falling.
recovery.
Yeah, Mitch's Queen is really good. I think it's really underrated. I love watching him play. He's got like just enough amount of spice, but he can reel it in at the same time too. Ooh,
Yeah,
double
he's
drip
just
kill from,
always hitting his
from
sticks.
Jess there. Nick only one up for this gold team at the moment. Blue's gonna pump out some speed.
They are pumping out speed.
That they are.
Oh goodness, oh goodness. Will Matt Abdu get up, or will he get hunted as he always does? Nope,
He's up. He's doing it. Mel's gonna get speed with a nice little escort there from Griner. I was gonna say they really need a speed warrior.
Wow.
Ooh.
And Jess goes down to last.
Yeah.
The fear of the speed kind of pushed everybody to fight more.
Yeah, Mitch is just getting such amazing, like,
Oh, Grinder trying to get Mel up, but then
yeah.
they are wiped. Blue
Great
has
kill
two.
from Matt there. Mitch is gonna try to get Mel up, but I mean, there's a lot of blue pieces on the map.
I love Gold running like a cheeky speed snail too, like just in case.
Oh, great deny there from Matt Abdu.
I'm scared.
I am too.
If Jess makes this J, oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Matt got a Hattie.
Yeah,
A Maddie, if you will.
we love that. Mitch playing really well though, 16-3, obviously most kills, 11 warrior kills. Mitch was just like kind of just like drifting into warriors left and right, taking them down. Very impressive. Severo loves Mitch's queen. Severo also loves Mitch's dog, Mac. Oh, big stretch. You better watch out, Quinn. All 4 paws on Quinn's foot.
Oh my goodness. Barley's at the zoo.
At the
with his
zoo?
Auntie Danica. Yeah.
That's so fun.
Barley just took the car and drove to
That's
the
so
zoo
fun.
for a fun little day.
I wonder if you could train, like, if you could get a border collie and you could train it to drive the Tesla. Like a really, really smart dog.
All they need to do is put pressure on the steering wheel while the self-driving is happening.
They could totally do it. Totally could do it.
Yeah.
You better watch out. Barley's going to have a rebellious teenage face to sneak out of the house with the Tesla.
Drive the car.
Yeah. Where does he go?
Where would he
McDonald's?
go?
Get a little french fry, little ice cream?
He would go to Taco Bell to just
Taco
get
Bell?
little sauce packets.
Okay.
He wouldn't even be smart enough to find real food.
All right, set split 1-1 so far. So this night map will be pretty important for determining map wins, which are used to figure out the power pool phase. Blue's trying to fortress up around the snail, make some progress. We just got Jess and Mitch just hanging out over that right gate. Big kill there from Mitch, though, taking down Matt. Jess has such amazing dives. Like, long, fluid, very impressive. I just watched her dive through, like, 70% of the map. Almost got a warrior kill. I think that's my hardest thing as queen, is, like,
Diving
seeing
work.
the dives is hard for me. Yeah.
It's probably the hardest thing for anyone who's switching from warrior to queen.
Yeah.
Because it's like
It's a different
not
game
intuitive.
mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mel has gotten so many bumps on these drones. She's not picking up any kills. She's getting really unlucky helmets.
And she's probably like playing really safe too. 'Cause
Yeah.
She's vanilla. She's been last or
She was
two for-
last
she's
for a
speed.
while. She was last for a while though. So, and she is.
Oh! Almost gets
That
a
was
pincer.
I like the look there though. That was a really
Yeah,
good look.
We
It
love
was
a rat
good.
pincer.
Yeah.
The snail is
The
looking
snail
very
is
scary.
Beautiful.
Beautiful for blue.
Yes.
I'm very scared for Nick Monger on gold stripes. He does manage to clear the snail before going down.
We have a tiny ride back.
We got a
Tiny ride
Chessa.
back. Get that berry in there.
Yes,
Get that berry in there.
okay.
Steve's looking.
Okay, Mitch
Steve
is punishing.
wants it.
Yeah, Steve does want
Oh.
it. Steve like, probably wants it more than he wants the snail.
Yeah, for sure. He just wants to smush. Wants to smush Mitch.
Oh, and a very successful ride back in the sense that it's enough time to like maybe get one warrior up.
Yeah, Jess is just doing such a good job with gate control though. She is oppressively locking Mitch out, not letting Mitch rebuild.
I appreciate these bumps.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch. Mitch is a
Jesus.
crazy.
Sorry.
Mitch is a crazy. Oh. Yeah, the bumps from Griner looking really, really good. Impressive.
Griner's bumps are insane.
Oh, and Mitch gets one.
But
Will he
just
get
get
two?
abs, just get abs, and then get a gate.
I would like to see
yes.
Blue
Oh, I wanna
take
see
time to
Griner get-
rebuild some speed.
I want to see Griner get up left gate. I really want that.
Oh, there we go. We got a speed snail. Little bump action.
Oh.
Beautiful. Ian was able to bump out anybody from getting that sack in. Also
And he got a
switched with Steve.
69
Yeah.
KD.
Oh, that actually super heads up play from Ian there. Was Vanilla Rider, jumped off to let Steve speed it in, and then
That's
Ian
smart.
blocked at least 2 people from getting into the sack range. Really, really
Won
good.
it.
Yeah.
Smart drone
Yeah. Very good. Yo, that end, the snail, the bumps, good. Yeah, the switch and then the speed, that was good.
play. Look at those beautiful bald men walking behind us.
We do love it.
They look so good together.
When do we get the long-haired men team? We got Marshall. We're gonna have Matt,
We got Quinn.
Quinn, D-Ray. D-Ray's got some luscious locks. I thought that he actually got a haircut, but he was like, nope, I just washed it and styled it 2 days ago. And I was like, well, it looks good. The curls are like really, really tight. Beautiful. Oh, got Alex. Alex could be on.
This is a very
hair.
cute childhood photo of Heather.
Aww. Okay. Oh, I was on Jerry Springer's dating show. That's not my favorite fun fact about her on dating shows. But
Yeah. There's another fun fact that's
Yeah.
Yay, we love her.
It's fun to look at fun facts. What is
Alex Kogan is actually 3 communists in a trench
That's funny.
coat.
That's great.
Yeah, Alex Kogan is so into communism. He like met someone who's Cuban last night.
Really?
And then had a long debate about communism with
Oh,
them.
was the Cuban not into communism?
I don't know.
I would
I
assume
would imagine not.
Yeah, I would assume not either. That is interesting. Like the politics of Southern Florida are always really, I think, unique to like hear stories about.
Yeah. I used to do like voter registration calls to Southern Florida.
Okay.
And everyone was so mean to me. I
Really?
think that was like the meanest like region that I ever made calls
No,
for.
that stinks.
Yeah.
I never asked, do you speak Spanish?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I did
That's
the calls
so
in
cool.
Spanish, and I got a lot of like people that were just like, you're a fucking libtard, you know, like you don't tell me what to do or how to vote. Like I will vote if I want to.
And you're
But
like,
they just like
okay.
didn't. Yeah, they were not nice.
All right, thanks for listening. Hang up. It's funny. Okay, Big Emerald Energy against Cab2 Flapper. Let's see how this starts up. These are completely Pacific Northwest teams, right? This is full Seattle on the left, and then mix of Seattle and Portland on the right. Oh, I guess Chicago
yes.
too. Alex is Chicago.
This is a very like just West Coast plus Chicago.
Yeah, that vanilla stick hard read from Josh was really good on left gate. That was wild. Big wild.
Oh wow, Gold Warriors going low and like not getting punished for it. Oh. Heather's on fire right now.
We only have one warrior up for blue. It's going to be Chris K. Chris K does take someone down. I think Chris is really wanting Richard to get Cat up speed. I love watching Cat Warrior.
Yeah.
She's so fun. She's really good.
I hope she gets up.
She's getting collapsed on by these gold.
They're like, we will not allow it.
Oh,
she
they're
gets up.
full
She gets up.
mill. Gold is full mill. They do have one go down, but
So blue goes down to last, but it's a speed cat.
yeah. We're going to see Matthew gets up. I don't even know how that kill happened. Matthew getting the run through. 2 warriors left actually for each team. I feel like the turnover has been a little chaotic. Woo! Got Richard trying to do some gate control. Joyce also looking to get a speed warrior up, and Heather. Yeah, Heather does have good, really nice stat line right now, 6 and 2. Oh, the bobs are being called.
Bobs?
The bobs are being called.
Is it time for money matches, or is Bob's an actual team?
Bob's is SF Blue Chris team. Sam's on it.
Oh,
Scott.
Bob's?
Yeah, I think it's just Bob's. I think
love
they're just
that.
running Bob's.
Oh, that's gonna be.
I want to see an SF team run, like call themselves Bob's, and then just not Bob strat at all.
That would be funny.
I want it to be like a total psych out
It's a mind game.
strategy-wise. Yes. Gold has 3 speed warriors right now. Blue has 1 vanilla, 1 speed. Are they going to be looking for it? Want to see a little stinch action over mid-gate. That's what I want. Ooh. Josh is looking for it as a speed warrior. Blue checks. Goes down to J though. Only 1 warrior. Oh, great work there from Chris K. Able to kind of save Richard a little bit.
Oh.
Gonna rebuild. Richard going real low. Oh!
And getting punished for it.
Yeah. Little front.
This
Front
is
check.
actually pretty cute. This is a little Seattle versus Seattle queen action.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I wonder if they play each other often. Oh, punishes a
Beautiful
thirsty
from
warrior.
Richard. I bet they do. Seattle has a lot of queens. I always hear them kind of like, oh, what a great bump there
Amazing
from
bump.
Matthew. I feel like I hear Seattle lament sometimes about like not having a ton of queens, but they have a lot
They
of
do have a
really
lot of
good queens. The roster for Seattle is like pretty deep between queens and warriors.
Sometimes if you have a lot of queens, it feels like you don't have queens.
Yeah,
because
Portland
then
probably has that
everyone
issue.
like takes turns
Yeah.
queening, so like you don't end up with like one person who does it all the time.
Honey. Yeah, I get that. Ooh, great work from Joyce over on this right gate. She's going to try to get up Jay here as well. She got him. Very nice.
Oh, and I appreciate Gold Checks looking for a bump.
Yeah.
They're looking.
We are going to see if Chris K can get up in that gate. We'll find out. Ooh, Cat getting pincered. We are going to have Chris K up as Speed Warrior. Chris has been really dependable, I think, for Richard in this set.
He's so good.
He is really, really good. And I love, he does these, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but he does these VOD reviews of like basically the premises. Hey, if you're like a mid-tier player or up and coming, what are the decisions that like high-tier players would make, and like how do you get to that point, and like what should you be doing instead?
Yeah.
And those have, I think, been really, really helpful for a lot of people in Salt Lake, especially because sometimes like you watch a footage review or someone like sends something over and you're like, this isn't really applicable to me because like
you don't play with a team like that.
Yeah, like I can't play like New York 1 or Chicago 1 or SF or Portland 1. That's just like not reasonable or realistic. And so his videos, I think, are really, really helpful for like what can you do individually as a player to like tighten up your decision making. I love Richard in the tunnel, baby.
Like you can't go from being like seated 15th to 1.
Yeah.
But like you can put in work to go from like 15 to 10.
Yeah.
And it's like, but it's a different set of things that you should learn
for sure
to do that.
I like that Richard is tagging all these gates. I think Joyce is obviously a little bit nervous. She's on last life. She's kind of hanging out.
She's getting
in this,
scared of the gates.
Yeah,
I
she's
think.
she's hanging out in this top area.
And Blue is like swimming like sharks around these gates. Yeah.
Chris K just like, I'm done with this map.
He's waiting for that gate tag.
They were. Blue was like putting a lot of pressure on her from below, just making her forcing a decision, basically, like which gate are you gonna head to? Who's Eglin's best?
Where?
Eglin's best in the chat. I've never seen that name before. It's a funny one.
Oh. I wonder if it's an Easter themed name.
Oh, that could be fun.
I bet it's Paul.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Okay.
It just seems like a British name, but with egg instead of England.
I can see on the other screen the Bob's team is in fact bobbing. They're running those dayberries. Oh, Sevy, that's a big stretch. All right, moving on to this dust map. Got Heather's doing a great job bumping out of that middle gate. Blue is going to end up winning it though. And that stale is schmovin', but big kill from Sean on Richard, going down 1. Sean's looking for it. Everyone is down so low. Ooh. Great kill there from Chris K, able to take 1 down, and he's also going to rebuild up Josh, who's going to get instant dividends, getting a queen kill. Josh striking as a vanilla warrior is kind of wild. Really like watching him. Woo! Sean's looking for it. Great movement there from Richard. I can tell Dusk is going to be a Sean map. Ooh, saving his queen. Yeah, Richard going on to last life.
Sean's looking for a Hattie.
Yeah, he is.
He
You can tell.
wants it.
You can tell.
Oh, he wants it.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
he
going
wants
it.
it. He's gonna get it.
Oh, the greed. Oh, he pops off the cab.
walking
He's
here.
laughing. He's laughing.
Hey, he can still get it.
He can.
If he doesn't get bumped up.
It's not KQB rules. You can still get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean needs to get the Hattie. No one else can get it.
Makes me sad
not okay.
to see a Hattie lost.
I know.
Within reach.
Also with Queen standing on the ground.
Respect the snail run, though. He has his priorities in place.
Oh yeah, everyone knows you're.
He the best boy.
Yeah, he is. Oh.
Maybe it'll be a bump Hattie. Nope, he's getting up.
It is fun to see this blue team kind of coalesce around. Richard, keep him safe, rebuild. They're going to ride the snail back a little bit. Got some big bumps. Yeah,
Good turnaround from Sean. He's back. He's locked in.
He's looking for it again. Oh, he wants it.
He wants it.
Coming
He sees a
in.
triangle and he likes it.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it was. Could have been. He's hitting that dust triangle, making it really difficult for Richard to move around the map.
I think Chris K noticed and he's like making it a little harder now.
Yeah.
On blue skulls.
Just love watching Chris K. He's so good.
He's crispy too.
Yes. It's good. Yeah, Richard's having a really hard time guarding these gates. Oh, so low. Oh!
What? That's a good kill. Barely gets out alive. All right. Joyce has her eggy.
She does. She
has
a really good advantage.
She's got this.
She's also doing a really good job of gate control. I think she's really locking down these side gates, making it super difficult for Richard to rebuild anyone. We are going to see Chris K come back up speed, which instant dividends. Instant dividends.
See Joyce's warriors with her because I think like they had an opportunity to lock out right gate just now, but like warriors are very far from Joyce.
Yeah.
And it's
they're
making
wiped
it hard
right
for
now.
her to tag gates.
Yeah, they're wiped. Chris K gonna be putting some pressure on. I love the under. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna lose it again.
Maybe Joyce will get a punish out of this.
Yeah.
That's what she needs.
Oh, she's
Going a
she's
little
really
low.
really low. But are they gonna let her out? No, they're not gonna let her out. I think Chris and Josh are doing a good job of like covering everything. They are going to now. Chris is gonna opt to stop the snail, which is a good call.
So Kogan is trying to make a little space for his queen.
Yeah.
For their queen.
Ooh. Richard be tiptoeing. These Seattle queens are like loving to go way down in this tunnel. Oh,
It's
Joyce
a fun
tried to
tunnel.
get in. It is, but it's so
They're
scary.
just preparing for the snail to get there.
It's so scary. Okay,
Heather
Richard, you gotta get
sacks
out.
the snail and goes back into blue possession. For free. So it's running back. Oh.
Okay, Sean has speed. Sean's gonna be looking. He's gonna be looking pretty soon.
Okay, so blue is like kind of slowly making games now.
Smart. I mean, we're getting
soft famine?
I think we are in soft famine. I was just looking across the map and I was like, I don't really see any others. And it looks like Gold is anticipating and reacting to soft famine slightly better. Oh, Chris K did go down. One berry out. Oh, is Stripes going to get that?
Oh, and blue is opting to run the berries or maybe falling into the holes.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
hard.
I agree. I think Gold is really well positioned for soft famine, but they are full mill, which is not great because it's ideal to
Secret
to
Dust Tech?
run-
Secret Dust Tech?
Oh, yeah.
Is Jay going to go for it? Does Jay know Secret Dust Tech?
Jay does.
Amazing. I say that as someone who does not know it. So
I mean, I'm just assuming you mean like bumping the queen out and then stinching her? Or
yeah, you
pinching
can
her
do it
and
by
stun
yourself.
lock?
It's hard though. Jeff is really good at doing it. I am not good at doing it. Oh, we got a sneaky Chris K up. Oh, and Chris K got the hover transfer. We really need Richard to get a
vanilla
gate
hover
though.
transfer?
Like on the little, nub, you like hit the little tiny hover transfer to like get the warrior who is sleeping. They do have two warriors.
Oh, he got it.
Blue has pushed the snail so far back. Oof. I love the bump there. Matthew, please do not get speed with this berry, though. Okay.
This is a long game.
Ooh, Matthew be bumping.
He's freaking out the queen.
Yeah.
With those bumps.
Joyce wants that berry. Joyce is like, I want that berry, and I want it now. Oh, are you getting me a little snack? I would love a snack. If If I remember correctly, they had good salads last year. Their house salads were good. I would do wings, buffalo wings, and a house salad with blue cheese. That sounds delicious. Thanks, Lovey. How nice.
Bubby.
Yeah. What a sweet boy.
Your fiance.
Yeah, it feels weird saying it.
It's so cute.
Oh, good bumps, good bumps, good bumps.
So one good thing came out of KQB.
That's true.
I'm just kidding. Many
it's
good
true.
things. Many
it's
friendships.
true. I never took the COVID goggles off, according to Miranda. She told me that whenever I was playing KQB, she was like, Elise, don't fall for any of these KQB boys. You just have COVID goggles on.
It's so funny.
Yeah, she adamantly will say she did not say it, but I remember it very clearly.
That sounds like a back.
Oh, Joyce, big kill there.
Yeah, really
big pop
smart.
off from her
like,
too.
Kind of like baiting him towards the ledge and then. Dang.
Sean 28-4. Yeah, you're right. That is big farming, Katie. Hey, he did have 2 queen kills though. Like he got greedy on the 3rd kill and died. And so I think he probably just reeled it in a little bit and was like, I'll do the chores instead. I don't need the glory. Sever's looking real sweet upside down at me.
Oh, I love when dogs do that.
I know. We say upside down puppy.
Upside down puppy.
Upside down puppy is the best. Eggland's best, who are you? I'm so intrigued by your name. Did you make it for this Easter themed tournament or has it existed?
So
we got berries.
Tiebreaker.
We got berries. Amazing. Berries versus I'm assuming a snail team. Got a gold J running around. I think he wants to get on the snail, but he doesn't really have a lot of great support. Sean coming in hot. Oh, do something sick. Oh. The berries are just like pouring in right now for this blue team. Gold is not ledging.
Joyce is looking vulnerable, but she gets out.
Yeah. I mean, but look at these berries, though. They're just like, Gold is just now getting someone back in to replace their ledge. Yeah. Only 5 berries out. Snail's not off the rope yet either. It's looking really good for this blue team.
Yeah.
They do have double ledge up now.
And I think Gold's going to go full mill unless Sean...
It seems like they're talking about it. I think...
Maybe they're going to rotate around.
I think especially Sean has speed. Yes, you want Sean up. You want Sean striking.
Harassing.
Sean is so strong. Commentators curse Jinx always. Oh, Richard. Scary, scary stuff here.
Yeah.
The snail's moving, though.
Even, like, Sean's harassment, it, like, destabilized Richard, even if it didn't kill him.
I do like, Sean will go for the strikes, and if he misses it, he'll kind of, like, put himself in, like, jail or timeout for a little bit, and either, like, run snail or do something else. I'm glad that he doesn't keep trying to, like, brute force it.
So, Blue is kind of clearing out their hive again. They went down to 2 warriors. Joy still has her egg, though.
Yeah. Only 1 berry has snuck in since then. We are going to see Chris K get up, so we're going to have 2 warriors up for this team.
Oh, my goodness. Berry kicks.
Oh, Cat. Great kill there on that the drone riding the snail. Chris K flirting with gold checks. Looking for it.
Sean ledging against 2 drones. And he kicks a berry under.
Oh, yeah, but great clear
life.
there. Kat has been playing so well with speed on this map. I've been so impressed with her escorting.
Wow.
And just, like, playing well. I don't want to see
ledging.
I was going to say, I don't want to see Joyce dive on that, which I'm really glad she didn't.
She got out alive.
She let Alex, like, go in for the kill, which I think was really smart.
Oh, here's the setup. Here's the setup.
Yeah, we need more escorts from this blue team, though, which Richard's looking for it. Great bump.
Okay.
Great bump.
Oh, and... But honestly, great trade from Alex, like dying to stop the bean.
Yeah, Joyce is gonna dive on that berry. You can leak a few. It's okay to it's okay to let a few go in.
You know, you can hold 2 berries for a long time.
Matthew looking for the kill.
Joyce.
Oh my gosh, Richard saving Josh's life there.
Joyce probably gonna.
It's okay. You can leak that one. You
That's
can leak
good.
the one. It's good. It's just the last berry. The last berry is the only one that matters.
Gold goes down to last warrior. Okay.
Oh, but
Sean,
are they gonna
MVP,
get in?
MVP. Sean kicking it out, learning his lessons. Oh, and he goes down. Okay. We have one warrior, but we have a gate on the gold side.
How many berries out are we? We have
From Famine,
like 6, 7, 8.
5.
Yeah.
And look at that snail.
I
It
know.
is
The
leaking.
snail was getting close.
I'm hyped up about this game.
This is a really good set.
And Blue abandoned their berries.
And it is nice. It is the tiebreaker. I think Blue is probably preparing for Famine,
Yeah.
which is a good call.
They gave up.
Because then as soon as like the ticker comes down, they're good. I mean, Richard has 2 eggs.
He does.
Blue wants to probably push this to Famine.
I do
if
not
they
like
can't
that bean.
force that in.
Oh.
Kick it in. Queen bean. Richard, you better get out of there. You better get out of there. Wow,
Okay.
great kill there.
Oh, gold
Only
goes down to 2.
2 warriors left for
And
gold
like
team.
3, 4 beans.
Jay's taking a little break. Jay's just taking a little break. Hanging out on that ledge.
He's
Just chilling.
just in
Just
case.
chilling. Just
like,
chilling.
the coast isn't
Just
clear.
chilling.
You can't ever trust a drone not to sneak a berry.
Resting those little tapping fingers, which I respect. I admire.
Yeah.
It's good.
And he's probably also like getting ready to stick when he sees someone.
Oh, here we
coming.
go. This is
This
it.
is scary.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. He did everything right. And the berry just levitated into the hole.
That
He got the warrior.
Oh,
he
that's
got the drone.
so unfortunate.
That is sad.
I know. Jay played that really, really well.
That makes me mad for him.
I
This
know.
game is broken.
I know.
But congrats to Big
Oh,
Emerald
that was-
Energy. And congrats to Gold Team. They played really
Yeah.
well.
What a set. Great set. That was close. Way close.
I'm going to take a quick break.
I am also going to. I need to go to the bathroom, actually.
Same.
Wild. What a wild set. How are these maps going?
This game. It seems like they just started, but I'm sure they didn't. Because I see a lot of deaths and lives and a lot of queen eggs though. Okay. No? Okay. I don't know the dog's name. What's the dog's name? Coverage there by Walshy. Holy shit. They're laughing. Wow. If Matt and Walshy both just get, you know, as long as both of them only die once, it seems like a good setup. Game volume's high, commentators low. I think I just need to put like swallow the microphone a little bit. I don't know which is which. Maybe if I follow the wires, I can figure this out. I see wires coming here, going to this M audio thing. And then there's 2 signal dials. Let me show you. Someone tell me what these means. There's signal dials that I can adjust, but I'm not sure which one I want to put where. This one's on, I can figure it out. You want to commentate?
Pre-apologize.
No. No apologies.
I'm a fanboy of Blue.
Oh, same, yeah. But I also really like Marshall's team. Oh. But I'm more of a fan of...
I'm LA now.
Oh, yeah, you're LA. And I'm SF, so...
I'm also SF.
Right, you're also SF. You're also Nevada City.
Alright, let's talk about
that's open. Blue has 2 speed warriors, that seems good.
Yeah.
Gold has 1 warrior, that doesn't seem very good. That's not forming.
Delta's speed warrior is more by Brown, more pressure to go queen. Keep those speed warriors.
I think it's going good though. Like, he's getting triangled sorta, but they have no speeds on gold right now. So all of this is fine, and there's gonna get free snail pressure. Yeah, I agree with that. For gold being a speed drone, he would be good. I don't like the speed snail though. Oh, this looks very bad for gold. You gotta get the signal back. That's a very double berry. Double flip. So Blue just wins here? You gotta chase the queen. Just chase the queen and reach back. Getting a little caught in the It's fine. Left it? It's fine. Someone needs to be watching it. One person covering left. Just stay right of queen.
Alright, I'm gonna call you out.
I was gonna say,
I'm looking at you on the screen.
Well, she's been doing a really good job of like preventing those, and getting the right number of taps to bring people to the gate. It's hard. It's hard to rise to the right level as a warrior in those spots.
That's why you should ricochet, right?
Yeah, you should ricochet. You don't do it as much as you should. This looks really. So, while
this
she's
is a very powerful.
Yeah, while she's died twice this set so far, and Matt's died once, so that's kind of hard.
Commentator is low. Did that get fixed?
I think so. I think as long as we like get really close and yell. Game volume's too loud. I don't know how to fix it. I can. Okay, I'm gonna start randomly turning knobs, and you tell me if this helps. Okay.
Wait, do you want it? Wait. How about let's think?
I know where it is. I know where it is. It's at 8 right now, and that seems really high for output. So I'm gonna lower it to 5, and you tell me. Okay, that's not right. That's clearly not right, because that's our sound. I'm gonna turn this one down. And let me know. Is that better? Is that better? Did that help?
Testing.
Testing. I think that nothing changed. Really? Are you sure?
I think this is like a Toshi kind of problem.
Yeah, I can't hear any knob that I turn doesn't change this. So yeah, we'll go an OBS technician. I need to see if we're gonna be doing this. And there's no people here. Sorry, y'all. We'll take care of it. I think I might be able to turn up our audio. Whoa, I'm sorry. This is turning up the commentary mics. Does that help? Maybe I'll start there. Okay, I'll start here. I can definitely hear myself a lot better now. Let me know if it's too loud though. Alright. What's happening? Night map. Matt Walsh's one died. Huge. Big deal. Rob. Oh. Not dead. Okay. I am looking for Matt to get speed. Marshall's doing a really good job of just the following queen. So like Blue has no gates despite spending all time tagging gates. There's always the game of like when you're supposed to turn to do this to contest. But I think gold stripes could have prevented the speed drain for him. Look at mid here. Very slow rep in it. That's not it. Really great gate control by gold team. Sick. Yeah, we'll turn the game volume down. I mean, Rob's tracking on technician. So, Gold's being got a little trap there. I'm finding myself like abusing the wraps on Knight a lot more recently. He's frustrated. We're already up 2-1 or 2-0 in the set, so I think form. It's been a game of gate control here. I think Gold's doing a really good job of just locking out Blue, making it really annoying to try to get the. Also missed it. Good play there to keep holding left. He's not getting up. Yeah, look at these gates. Like, it's just he needs to hold one. This is counter to like how Dallas is playing. Dallas and New York have this style where they just get gates when they need them. Oh, GG. That's it. 2-1. Not bad. Rob wasn't here to cheer him on, so it's doomed.
Trying to help you out.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know where the keyboard is. Yeah, they're saying the cab audio is too loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the mouse.
Yeah. Double click or something. So yeah. Nice. Oh, we got it. We doing it, baby. Yeah. Well, they're going between. It's gonna take a minute because they're rotating. Well, that's straightforward though. Can someone go tap or something? I bet it's better. How much? What did you decrease it from?
I didn't. I mean, the game is.
Yeah, I know. there's no game audio right now, but I think if you cut it down by like 25% or something, it's probably fine.
Generally, try to keep it in the green and the mic up here.
Yeah. I bumped up the mic volume, but I can turn it back down. Do. Ooh, they're doing a. Ooh, game's about to start. Matt has a new picture with a dog. Pretty sick. I like Miranda's picture with her cat. They should have all done animal photos, probably. Blue Chris, first time queening a major that isn't his coworkers. He has a new job now. Doesn't work at Sumo anymore. I want to ask them what the pinky promise means. And also, do we really think Walshy's better than Matt Wu at Super Auto Pets? I don't buy it. Keep the mic up? Okay. We'll know game audio in a second here. I can adjust it if they complain now. Yeah. No, you're fine. We got the support. They confirmed that Walshy's better than Matt at Super Auto Pets. They're all bobbing. Yet to be convicted for cab arson. They're all bobbing. Rhino has no fun fact. No fun allowed. Oh, they were on commentary earlier, yeah. Matt has like basically 100%ed that game to an insane degree that makes no sense to me. Oh, good pick off mid there. The things look pretty dire for gold immediately. Anyone want to comment on the game audio real quick? I think it's the second one. Just guessing. It's got to be that one. I don't know why. You can hear us? That's much better. Yay! Thanks, D-Ray. Crushing it. Okay. Gold's recovering. Oh! Well, she's so crazy, man. How are you gonna just like J in like that? Just gonna walk up and J somebody? Now you wipe their team? They're looking at their buttons. I have a hard read on the situation when someone dies and they just like looked up. Okay, that was kind of sick. Chris is so good. First major, technically. Kinda. First major with like a team of people who are tryhards. For some definition of the word tryhard, I guess. I don't know. I don't mean to imply that. Oh my god. Oh, that's fine. I think the bobbin on day is a little awkward. I think they could have probably been a little bit slower, but Matt didn't Matt was kind of stuck down. Blue won the opener, but then something happened, and then all the Warriors died at the same time. I think they went a little bit too hard on the snail push, maybe. One of the important things is if you're winning on snail, you get one person low, two people low, but if you get wiped when you're winning on snail, the recovery is not that easy. I'm watching back to figure out where the recovery could have. I think being a little bit more patient as Blue Queen there is probably what I would say. Ooh, hard read. I love it. Just go for the utmost. Fuck it. Yeah, just being a little more patient. Like, make them win on snail. Yeah, they're gonna surround you, but like, try to conserve your eggs as much as you can, and try to just like pick people off with drone bumps. Just be a little patient, and you'll get the warriors up eventually. Blue has 1 warrior, 2 warriors. I couldn't tell if this looks really hard for blue. What? I'd be mad if I was Sam there. That didn't seem fair. Okay, the berries are berries. I actually like these berries quite a bit, but I think most people don't. You need to go down to the tunnel, though, if you're blue queen. You can't be pushing berries here. Well, actually, if you're... Oh, if he held down a little bit longer, he had that kill. Oh, shit. Yeah. Always. Look at that berry kick. They're hyped for the berry kick, but I'm kind of worried that, like, the berries don't matter. That snail is just chugging. And you can't really send like a warrior to clear. You need the queen to clear. Otherwise, the snail just chugs.
Yeah, at least until about right here.
Yeah. Yeah, and now warriors can do things. That wasn't one of the things they can do though. that was a little rough.
Blue's got it back though.
Blue's not that far behind. If you gotta swap. Uh-oh. No one's covering the queen's back. Should they be?
They don't have a gate either. They're fighting over here for, I guess they're running berries with it.
I think the berries, maybe it's too late for that.
Yeah, Scott was escorting a berry runner there. They were bobbing.
Great pickoff,
this might
though.
be berry running time.
These are great kills. This means a lot. Okay.
And
I mean,
those 2 warriors at snail are doing heroes work.
Gold's not making snail progress. I'm scared. If I'm blue queen here, I'm so scared. All you have to do is like mess up a little bit with your tech and you're just dead. Yeah, that was a really unsafe option.
I think the queen should be escorting berries right now. Be up here.
Really? I think being up here is good.
Yeah, like wait, blue queen. I like that.
Yeah. Well, but you need to go to snail eventually.
Like, it is scary now.
Wait. Gold queen's not in a pushing spot anymore. I think. Okay, you got to get up mid. Oh,
I hate where blue's at now.
Is that game?
Wow.
It's fine. Is that game still
happening?
though? Is that game? Yeah. I mean, so you just keep staying on the bottom of the map and then fly all the way around. But then the longer you stay down there, the more time the speed warriors have to come find you. And so maybe you just need to go find some drones to bump for you.
Yeah, I think sitting still maybe was the call. He just kept going and going and going to the left. I think eventually you just got to sit still and wait for a bump.
I think, waiting for with your back against the wall somewhere. Let them surround you. It feels bad, but at least like they're not just going to keep pushing you down. And at least you have a wall to use to force something.
And those dust ledges are tricky. If you
they're
can
really
skip
tricky.
And you can stick, and they're those tiny little dust nubs.
Yeah, there's a lot of options.
So it's 2-0 right now. Yeah, game 3.
I think that it feels really bad when you miss that the drone kill on this open for gold.
When the gold queen dove through to the other side.
Yeah, gold queen dives through, but then like the drone jumps up anyway, and you're like, oh wait a second, now my drone's getting bumped. But it didn't end up mattering because the drone counter bumped effectively for gold. Speed drone for blue, forming right for free. Cool. Oh.
Yeah, this is a interesting game state so far. Very few berries.
They're running berries now. I like the berries a lot. I think let's see if they get the snail back though. Let's see how many warriors die as they're pushing snail and berries at the same time. This is good. Blue has a berry in their hive. Let's see if anyone grabs it.
Gold says no. Skulls kicks that out of there. Of course, it's Matt Wu looking at it.
They have 4 ledge guards. This seems very good for gold. Especially if you're still running berries as they have 4 ledge guards.
Blue's got a queen advantage and a slight snail and kills at snail. This is going back towards blue.
It's a big advantage for
No, blue's in the driver's seat now.
Yeah, the warrior died, and now you need to figure out how to get speed warriors up.
Wow, great kill by Felix there.
I think someone should have probably picked up that pincer on one of those bumps. Speed. Oh, see, I get speed here. But vanilla might be better. I might be wrong about getting speed. Oh, now you get speed, though.
Speed's always so good.
He's just so good. Oh, free kill.
Blue's got all the gates. They've got snail pressure. And Gold only has 3 berries. That's surprising. It felt like they were pushing them hard, but Blue had all of their warriors there.
Yeah. Do you watch any chess streams on Twitch?
I watch a lot of chess.
You know how they always talk about push and P? Like Hikaru's always going on about push and P?
Yep.
Like it's a funny joke. I feel like Snail is like push and P.
Push them.
Just push it. Just go. Yeah, you could get a warrior, or you could just push P. That's your win con.
Yeah, I've been getting into chess recently. I've been grinding it hard. Hard game.
It's a really hard game.
Yeah, I kind of started during the pandemic playing online a lot.
This route doesn't work. You have to go immediately to Snail. Yeah, it might be too late, actually. Good sack.
Yeah.
I think you always exit out to the right once you kill the drone. Like, you never want to stay there after the drone dies.
Yeah,
you have to just go somewhere.
And then you can like tag the gate and get back. You can go do stuff and come back. Like,
well, if they have one drone, you can kill it and then go do something and then come back. If they have 2 drones,
good luck.
It's so much harder.
Yeah, that's a hard situation.
If there are 2 drones, you gotta pop the warrior. Oh, Matt's explaining something to Jasmine. Let's see if it makes sense. Can we get a nod? A yeah? A yeah? A maybe?
What
Sorry.
happened?
No, they're talking.
Oh.
Matt's trying to explain something, and I'm trying to figure out if she's agreeing. I gotta.
She gave a little sideways head nod.
That's the India head bob.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's a funny cultural twerk. There's like 4 different ways you can like wiggle your head.
Yeah. I love the head wiggle. I adopted it. I worked with a bunch of people from India and just like started doing it in all my meetings now.
Yeah, I worked in software too, so that's
yeah.
Like, yep, you pick it up. It's like and it looks like they're saying no at first because that's like a but it's more like a I understand.
It's more like everything's very confusing, but also I understand, but also maybe.
Yeah.
I love it. It just works in all cases, and no one ever calls you out for it. If you nod, then people are like, oh, you get what I'm saying, and if you shake your head, it's like, well, you're arguing with me, you're disagreeing with me. But if you go like this, who knows what you mean? You can mean whatever you want. Non-committal.
And I think we're done over here now?
There's probably one more set, but I see empty cabs on. I see 2 sets of empty cabs right now. What do you think about these nerds gummy clusters?
They're too good, actually.
So, how did it take them this long to figure out a good form factor for nerds?
Well, yeah, they had the gummy ropes, the long ones.
Yeah.
Why did they go with rope before they went with ball? Because the balls are like superior in like every
in every
way.
single possible way. There's a higher nerd to gummy surface, like because the surface area is better. There's more nerds per gummy.
It's honestly an impressive candy, but you're right. I think it's taken them too long to get here. It feels almost like a perfected candy state.
I think it's close. It's very close. Maybe you throw some Pop Rocks in with the nerds. Maybe that'll be better.
Mouth sensation.
Right? Maybe. But it's a very good candy. They've been advertising it though. Clearly, like it took off.
Yeah.
I'd
never heard of them until just a couple months ago, and now I'm hearing about them more.
They had a Super Bowl ad.
Is that what it was?
I mean, they released it a couple years ago, and they're just great.
Yeah. Toshi had them at his place, and I remember I was like, I'll try it, and then I ended up with like a handful.
You're
of
like,
I'm just like
wait a
cramming
second.
balls of nerds.
Well, the nerd boxes, one of the worst form factors for candy ever.
A small little rectangle box.
It's a rectangular box made of like the cheapest paper you could possibly imagine that gets wet as you're trying to drink from it.
No, you just rip the top off with your teeth and pour the whole thing in your mouth. That's the correct way to eat the small box of nerds.
This is a shot of nerds. And then you're crunching on them in your mouth, and you're like, oh, that doesn't feel good. Miranda, what's your opinion of the nerds clusters? Yeah. Better than the nerds rope? Better than the box of nerds? I think they're the optimal form factor. Wait, is this real?
It can't be real.
Why? Oh, because there's Heriberto and Austin.
And Jared's
Austin's on my team. Wait a second. How dare he
Trash
switch?
games. Let's commentate the trash like it's real.
Yeah. Oh.
Jared's so dead.
Jared should have gotten that though, right? I like when people play trash games.
This is the first trash game. It was real games right before this.
Yeah. I think I said something about you.
We were kind of just just chatting, but about the game and stuff. No real play calling.
I think I talked about how great you are in general as a person. Back me up, chat.
I was saying she's better at Killer Queen than as a person. Actually.
Oh, that makes sense. I might agree with that. I love when people say it is what it is. Like, what does that even mean? It isn't what it isn't. Right?
I am, therefore I was, or think, or something.
Yeah.
It's
a tautology, right? It's like...
The better version of that is they don't think it be like it is, but it do.
Oh, that's the much better version, yeah. But then you have to say that someone else doesn't think it be like it is, which is, a negation.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's just a pure statement, a fact. A equals A. It's true.
It's tautologically.
Fuck it, we ball? Ooh.
Iframes. I love doing those fights.
Fuck it, we ball is also kind of like it is what it is. In a lot of ways.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I feel like we have a lot of those phrases that just mean, fuck it, let's get it.
Someone was asking for advice, an SF player, and they were like, I talked to 4 different people. I said, what'd they tell you? They're like, to do as first speed. And they said, get high. Everyone told me to get high. And I was like, yeah, that seems like bad advice. It's like the most generic KQ advice.
Yeah, that's the intro advice of being higher wins the game. But then, eventually, if you only stay on the roof, then you're playing a boring game. You're not instigating anything, or...
You can't add value if you're on the top of the map.
Yeah. Unless...
By yourself.
It's like a structure of, holding the snail.
Right.
Unless you're, doing team plays.
Right. But even then, you leave the ceiling at some point. Unless you're queening on last life, then you never have to leave the ceiling. Let your team win or lose. It's not your fault.
That's what I do on Dusk.
Yeah.
I go down to last, I'll just sit on a roof. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
Someone else will go lose the game for me.
It should be starting soon.
4 o'clock is what I heard.
Oh, we got
So,
time. I'm
less
going to
than
go
an hour?
probably take a break.
30
Try to
minutes.
hunt some food. It's been fun, though. I think that I'm really happy about the glare not being a problem this time
Yeah,
around.
moving the cabs to here, because when it was here, it sucks.
Yeah, it was really bad last, maybe one of the West circuits or one of the somethings.
Yeah, one of the things I brought up during planning was that they could put cardboard up there or something, but they were like, nah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to move the cabs.
It's so much work. You ladders out or to parkour it.
I think they've done it before because they have lights up there. They've got shit up there that...
Yeah. It just also looks weird, and the bar's not happy about their bar looking bad.
Alex doesn't care. We're making him so much money this weekend. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll figure it out. How's the relationship with the bar owner? How's the 3, the 4 Bs?
Alex loves us. I don't actually play anymore, but the owner of the bar, he really likes us.
You're retired.
Yeah.
That's why you're at the tournament?
Well, dude, I haven't played since probably last time I saw you.
Wow.
I don't play.
Since you retired and we were hanging out in what, Chicago?
I came in today and a Seattle player asked me where I'm from.
Wow.
That is how long it's been. That was actually eye-opening. What city are you from? I was like, dude, I live here. I've lived here for 6 years. I've been playing this game.
Bro, I've been about this.
Yeah.
They don't know, but they don't know it'd be like that, but it do.
But yeah, I really don't come out at all anymore.
Why not? Retired?
Yeah, sort of. Done enough tournaments.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out my life. Not happy. Just I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Bro. Yeah. Is happiness the goal, though? That's always my question to people. I don't really...
I kind of wish it were, but it seems an untenable one.
It doesn't seem like you have that much control over your level of happiness. At least not based on the way that people typically live their lives.
Not some happiness.
Yeah, right. But isn't happiness just the byproduct of the way that you're doing things? It's not the goal.
Maybe.
When you make it the goal, then you just want to do heroin all the time or something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, no offense. I'm not just trying to call you out.
I get what you're saying.
I'm not trying to say that. Not trying to imply anything, but happiness is a chemical response. It's not a. People talk about being content as a goal, maybe, but isn't that just stagnating?
That's kind of where I've been. Is I'm tired of stagnating. I've been too content.
I think growth as a goal makes a lot of sense to me.
That is really one of my general goals, is growing.
But growing how?
I like getting good at things. I was mentioning chess. I like just learning a random shit and like just grinding it. So I've been grinding chess for like the last couple years. I've been.
What's your chess?
My peak online is 2175.
That's really good.
Yeah, I've been grinding.
Holy shit. I only do puzzles. I'm terrible at them.
I like puzzles, but I like 1 minute's my favorite. The fast one plus zero. I just.
1+0 is sick.
Yeah, I love just making the pieces slang
I watch
around.
so much Daniel Naroditsky.
Yeah,
so much Danya. He's so fun.
I watch all the tournaments. I watch most of the streamers.
I just love like Hikaru being Hikaru, and then Magnus being Magnus. They're such good personalities, and Magnus is just like the trolliest, best player ever.
Yeah. And it's
oh my god, what just happened?
Fighting Meat Hive is crazy. And then it ends on the other side, boring.
Oh, bro. Dolphin laugh? Who's doing the dolphin laugh? Where's Neil?
Neil and Matt aren't even here.
Yeah. The dolphin laugh lives on.
I remember the first time I teamed with those guys, they were like dolphin laughing like to my left and my right. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Yeah, 2170. 21.
No, we got second. We got beat in finals against this guy.
Wait, what happened?
We're talking about the time you beat us in finals over at Icebox.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Icebox. It was a good tournament. That was a funny. Oh, yeah. The rules say you win that. Actually, retroactively, they changed the rules. So.
If there was no reason, you guys definitely would have won
Oh.
We had the win. You clutched it. Your night map was clutch.
That was very silly.
Talk about historical tournaments. Is Tressa gonna queen?
This happened yesterday when you were talking about our meat map too. You were like, I was looking at our games. Yeah. I remember most of my tournament
I'm gonna
games.
rotate off.
Why wouldn't you?
It becomes a blur at a point. I remember important games. Yeah.
I mean, you have a lot of that works out.
Sick.
That's
Sick.
why I remember. Yeah.
All right, that was a good play by Gold. I'm gonna get out of here.
Good talking. Good chat.
Good chat.
How'd you guys end up doing? Are you still playing? Now you gotta level up. Is that your wedding ring? I don't think I've seen it. It's big and pretty. Big and blue. That's nice. That's cute. What a nerd. It's a Halo reference. And it's blue because that's his favorite color, I'm sure. Not a diamond. That happens. You guys say some shit on the mic? Oh, really? Oops, I don't think I was talking any shit, but I mean, sometimes I'll say, like, I think a team's easier or harder, and I don't want that to be offensive, but if you're watching it back, people could think it is. Yeah. Against, whether you're in A group or B group, you say this team sucks, you know you're being sarcastic. It's like, this team does not suck. Are you drinking alcohol? Is that what I heard? Who would have thought? I'm more sober than Rob this weekend. Rob's back on the train. I hate waiting. I just want to play. At least because you leveled up, you won't have to wait again. I leveled into B. B didn't have to wait again. So I have to wait. Yep, I have to wait like an hour and a half extra. It'll be fine. We should just all go to Poindexter's and run the bracket there. I mean, we really could do it and come back before you guys finish, but it's only like 2 miles away. It's pretty close. Yeah. Well, Icebox doesn't have it anymore. This is Yeah, the Alex owns both. The same person owns both buildings. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care. I've got my outside food actually sitting over there. I'm gonna actually go finish munching on that.